family. Salute. And pardon me, y'all. Ant was good with it, bro. Anthony was good with it, family. Appreciate you for sliding through. Yo, the Wise Crush, my brother, what's good with it, Brody? Appreciate you for sliding through. MP, my bro, what's good with it, MP? How you feeling, Brody? How y'all feeling today, man, on this good Monday? Let me turn my camera on, man. Lady Do, how you feeling, Queen? How you feeling, Lady Do? Yeah, man, we gonna try. You know, that's always the goal, to have a good live, good conversation. You know what I mean, this ain't no breaking news. I always say that. I like to have conversation, man. And you know, this one I meant to do a couple days ago, but you know, it ain't never too late. And like I said, I had a little extra to add to it as well, with Hector GARCIA having some things to say about Shakur Stevenson. Ashley's Corner, salute, sis. Appreciate you for stopping through. How you feeling? So, yes, yeah, I know y'all already smashed the like button for your bro, man. Opulent LD, what's good with it, my bro? Appreciate you for stopping through. How you feeling, bro? Listening while you work, I appreciate you being here while you at work, Ash. My bro T, what's good, T? What's good with it? Appreciate you, my bro, my TWT family, as always. Seen the unseen boxing, was good with it, family. Appreciate you for stopping through. How y'all good people feeling, man? So I'm tired from being a city girl last night. You terrible. You had fun last night and you look good last night. So it's all good, man. Appreciate all y'all in the building. Y'all smash that like button for me if y'all didn't, man. And we're gonna have a conversation as we always do over here, man. Let me turn this music on, but low. I'm gonna have a little background music. I ain't gonna have it loud. Make sure I turn it down. All right, man. You know, but yeah, as y'all see by the thumbnail and description, y'all see TITO MERCADO is making his way, man. He making his way. I mean, he looked like he wants some real smoke. He has some interesting things to say about KEYSHAWN Davis. He don't seem to like KEYSHAWN Davis too much. Costeño Wilson, TITO MERCADO from Nicaragua. Salute, bro. Salute. Appreciate you stopping through, man. I don't know if this your first time over here, but smash that like button, smash the subscribe button, bro. Come join the family, bro. Nicaragua. Salute to Nicaragua, man. You know, salute. Come join the family, though, bro. Ghost was good with it, my bro. Appreciate you for sliding through. As always, that brother's that guy at 35. Facts. Ghost. I thought we talked about this dude a little bit. Wasn't Tito talking about Mason? Tito, from the one I know, interview I watched, as he was talking about KEYSHAWN Davis. He said KEYSHAWN Davis ain't got no chin. And he said he's not taking anything away from him, not to take anything away from him. He said he's skilled and all that, but he said he ain't got no chin. He said, and everybody gonna find out soon enough. He said people know or should know, like I think he said from the amateur days, that KEYSHAWN ain't got no chin. And he wants smoke like now. And I noticed on BoxRec he was supposed to have had a fight. They ain't updated, but I know he updated his bio on IG to 15-0. You know what I'm saying? So I'm assuming, 7-0, excuse me, 7-0. So I'm assuming he had that 7 fight already. OTB, man, I'm feeling that avatar, Brody. I'm feeling that, like that nice color, little switch up. You just came through with it. He's 10 times better than KEYSHAWN. He's younger. That brother can box and fight. Hey, man, that's what we here for, Ghost. We gonna talk about it. We gonna talk OTB. What's good with it, my bro? Appreciate you for sliding through as always, man. Appreciate everybody in the building. Y'all smash the like button for me. We just getting started, man. Yeah, he said what happened in the amateurs. You know what? Matter of fact, let me find this interview, man. Be sharing my screen. I gotta figure that out. Why it don't be the sound don't be working. But let me see if I can find his interview real quick for y'all, so y'all can hear like what he had to say exactly. You know what I'm saying? He definitely don't like KEYSHAWN Davis at all. But it's more than just that. It's the stuff he was saying that was it's like interesting to me. And like he said, he felt like the coaches was teaching him the wrong shit on purpose. All types of shit. My bad, y'all. Let me try to keep up. TITO MERCADO. Yeah, 20 years old. He young for sure. KEYSHAWN is older and slower. Americon minus the skill Khan had. Didn't his brother get dropped already? Kelvin. I think Kelvin got dropped bad early. And but late in the fight or something like that, he was able to get through it. Look at him. Anyway, he's better than KEYSHAWN. You don't pull out of fights because of BS either. He's 20 and working. Now he is. He has show a little more to the home team. Yes, sir. Shit real now. Yeah, let's go. My bad, John. I'm trying to keep up with y'all. I'm gonna find this clip, man, with this dude. He was talking about KEYSHAWN. He damn sure don't like him. On the show, he said he down at the next fight. Okay, that's what's up, Ghost, man. Keep me in the loop, man. Keep me keep me in the loop. Everything Tito said, yeah, man. He had some interesting things to say, man. So I'm gonna shoot it back and I'm gonna find out exactly what he started talking about KEYSHAWN.
Earlier, we kind of alluded to it, your history with KEYSHAWN Davis in regards to. Earlier, we kind of alluded to it, your history with KEYSHAWN Davis in regards to the Olympic trials and the way things went.
Heavy bag was good, Brody.
A little bit of weird stuff going on there, man. Could you just elaborate on it? Just what happened from start to finish? What do you think took place?
What happened was, I was supposed to fight KEYSHAWN in Olympic trials. For some whatever reason, I had a medical issue that I cannot fight. They told me that we would get a box off back in Colorado Springs before the qualification process. So I was like, that's cool. We get there, and I noticed KEYSHAWN's not training. He's not doing none of this stuff. And as far as that, KEYSHAWN's trainer is one of the selected coaches who's going to be selecting the fighters, K. Karoma. And I thought that was a little biased, and sparring, I feel like he was giving me a lot of wrong directions too against these Olympians. So I could get my ass whooped, and I'm going to just say it how it is. I felt like a lot of these coaches were trying to favor him and trying to make me, do harm to me, I guess.
We talked about it in here,
false instructions and stuff like that. But then, we spoke to them. We were trying to figure out when we would do the box off. We want to get the box off in because, that's who really, once you get in that ring, that's what really says the best. Like, all this point stuff really don't matter. And they was telling us, they brought us into the room saying that no matter what we did, we could beat KEYSHAWN, beat him in the selection process, all that, and they still were not going to give me the spot. They said they invested too much money in him. So, kind of from that point, we just...
Who was that told you that they invested too much money in you?
The director named Matt Johnson, Billy Walsh, and I do believe there was, I don't want to say, I don't know who else was in there. There was another guy in there, but for sure them two. And they told us that they were in Billy Walsh's office when they told me that. And, we obviously, we wanted to get that gold medal for USA since we haven't gotten it so long. So I was kind of discouraging, man. But they told us, we could be the alternate, come over, get sparring. But we ain't nobody's sparring partner, nobody's alternate. So we decided to go to Nicaragua to go qualify over there. We told them straight up, because we had to send them a letter and stuff to allow us to go over there to Nicaragua. We told them straight up, I told Matt Johnson myself that I'll see you guys over in Nicaragua and Argentina. That's where the qualification process is going to be at. I'll see you guys over there and we're going to see what's up. We're really going to see who's the best. And, from that point, man, everybody just, started saying rumors that, Tito just left. I've been hearing stuff like that. They don't know the exact process, man. They don't know exactly really what went down. There's a lot of politics down to it, man. But it's all good. All that's already finished. I'll see KEYSHAWN in the pros and we can see what's going to happen.
We've seen KEYSHAWN have success. We just saw him fight on the undercard of Oscar Valdez. Actually, I think he was like the co-main event of Oscar Valdez versus Shakur Stevenson. How does a Mercado versus KEYSHAWN Davis fight go?
Ends in a knockout. I'll tell you that much right now. Even from the amateurs, KEYSHAWN has never had a chin. And I think that's going to play a big role as far as, I think he's a skill fighter. I'm not taking nothing away from him. I know a lot of fighters be like, oh, he's just trying to knock him. I think he's a skill fighter, but don't mean I'm not going to whoop his ass. And I feel like, within the 7th, 8th round, hopefully it's a championship bout. I think I'll knock him out because I think he has a suspect chin. And I'm going to test that out come that day.
If you had any messages for KEYSHAWN Davis, what would you say to him if you had him in front of you?
Like Mike Tyson told Lennox Lewis, I'm coming for you.
Yeah, I heard it from the horse's mouth. TITO MERCADO, man. He had a lot to say, man, about the treatment, not just the issues with KEYSHAWN Davis, but you know, how they treated him. He said he felt like coaches was teaching him the wrong shit on purpose to get him beat. You know what I'm saying? And like basically when it's all said and done, this dude wants smoke. He wants smoke with KEYSHAWN Davis. He's 7-0 now. KEYSHAWN got about 5 fights. I mean, I don't see why. Shit, look, I'm an advocate for fighters fighting people that want to fight them instead of just handpicking guys and they saying, yeah, it's a difference when somebody really want to get in there and beat your ass. And from the sounds of it, you know, Tito want to put hands and feet if he could on KEYSHAWN. You know what I'm saying? Heavy, let me get to your comment. For me, Keith Thurman he doing a lot of talking, and the more talking he doing, the more silly he making himself sound. And look, man, if he could have fought, then why not do it? Why continue to sit on the sideline and be inactive like that's helping you at this point? So Keith Thurman is not smart at all when it comes to what he had to say there. That wasn't a very intelligent thing for him to say. So he got so bad that Tito went to his father's country to rep them in the Olympics instead, and he was selected, but COVID came up back. I let Tito have nothing. I personally heard they did him from multiple guys. They will all surround KEYSHAWN and tell him he's great while telling everyone else nothing. Yeah, I could believe that, yo. I could believe that. I feel you, Wilson. I feel you. American amateur boxing has been putting up mad bread for KEYSHAWN for years, so they literally did not let anyone else have a shot. They even paid to get easier way in the Olympics. Yeah, that's crazy, bro. And when they say they invested too much money in it, I believe it. And then you got to think the way they pushing them, so it got to be some truth to it, you know? We Talk Sports. What's good, family? Appreciate you for sliding through. Tay, salute, Queen. Appreciate you for stopping through. How y'all feeling? Kind of 22 times national champion. Yeah, this dude got some skills for sure, yeah. So I want to see him. Like, I want to see it. I'm like I said, man, these dudes both got it close to around the same amount of fights. Why not? I don't see why it can't happen. You know what I'm saying? That's where I'm at with it. And again, you know, they already praising this dude big time already. So you get dropped by sperm weights. I cannot wait for Tito or Cruz to get their hands on this guy. He's a chinless bum with overrated skills. I want to see it, Ghost. I want to see. I like KEYSHAWN, but I get what y'all saying with the attitude and the cockiness. But again, for me, I'm not saying it's cool and it's right. I think that's just a product of when you got people constantly around you telling you how great you are. And you get what I'm saying? You got people massaging your ego and kind of blowing you know what I mean? You know, you blowing your head up, so to speak. Like, you get what I'm saying? You need level-headed, real people around you to like keep you grounded, man. You do. And if that's not what he got around, I'm not saying he'll have those type of people around him, but if nobody's getting on his ass and telling him like where he need to improve, like, you get what I'm saying? And it's all about him, and you know, he can't do no wrong. That's not good for a young fighter moving forward. You know what I'm saying? Because it's only going to get tougher from here. And the more you talk, the more people going to be gunning for you. People are going to want to fight you and test you and see what you got. If you can't hang, then you going to get your ass up out of there. Extend 2020 Olympics. KEYSHAWN got handed a medal. Folks got money in the trail. Is hit there. Yeah. I always say, man, a lot of situations, especially when it comes to like corruption and on any level in anything, you follow the money. A lot of times you get your answers. You know what I'm saying? Follow the money. If it's a money trail, there you go. Follow the money. You'll be able to find the answer to your questions a lot of times. Had a broken hand. He didn't even have a camp prior to the Olympics and still schooled that bum in the pros. We're going to show him how you really turn on them punches, since that's all he got to say. Oh, turn his punches. Oh, he trying to say Cruz still would fight like an amateur, right? The way KEYSHAWN talk about the emotion he shows in the ring turns me off when I watch him. Yeah, I get what you're saying, Ash, and that's just me just trying to be fair. Like, I be trying to understand, because that's something I hear consistently, and I don't think it's a coincidence. Like, I do math, so if I'm consistently hearing people, you know what I mean, speak on how he's behaving, then, you know, for me, I go look, and then I see exactly where y'all coming from. He could come off as a little arrogant, you get what I'm saying, or very arrogant to some. And I get it. Some of it is just being a young dude, feeling yourself a little bit. But I hope that don't be his downfall. Like, you thinking you better than what you are without putting the actual work in. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Why did he pull out? DP DP Rocker, my bro. What's good with it, Brody? Appreciate you for sliding through. How you feeling, bro? Just KEYSHAWN went pro and came back and said he's gonna turn on them punches and put Andy to sleep and still couldn't touch him clean. And the pros be getting knocked out badly. Watch it. Yeah, we're gonna see. Because again, I hear this chin thing though is new to me. Like, you know what I mean? Tito's the first guy I think I've heard speak on KEYSHAWN Davis' chin, and he was like adamant about it. Like everybody gonna know soon type deal. So I'm like, damn, it gotta be something he must see with that chin, man. Dave Smithers, what's good with you, bro? Appreciate you for sliding through. How you feeling? Big love from the UK. Salute to the UK, bro. Appreciate you for sliding through. Smash that like button. I think you already part of the family, but if not, subscribe to the channel if you're not already. And we're gonna keep rocking. You pulled up, you crazy. You getting touched up in training camp and look whack. Dude wasn't even training right. Bob pulled him from the car because of that. But you know what's funny, Ghost? Y'all smash that like button for me on the way in, man. Appreciate everybody being here. Appreciate all y'all time, man. Y'all make this grind worth it, man. We gonna keep rocking out. D-Free, my bro. What's good with it, Brody? Appreciate you sliding through. And Ghost, to your point, and I'm not gonna just, try to all of a sudden say this dude don't work hard and all this stuff, but just think about what Tito just said in that interview. He get there to camp or whatever, and KEYSHAWN ain't doing none of the shit that he doing. He just basically chilling, and that was all putting so basically think about what he's saying. He wasn't even working. So then you fast forward to now, you saying he got pulled off a car because he wasn't training right. Just think about what Tito was saying. And it got to be some truth to it, man. That's how I do shit. That's how I do my math. You get what I'm saying? Shit like that makes sense. That's adding up to me. So, you know what I mean? Something ain't right with bruh. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna see. Mr. Chop Top, what's good with it, Brody? Appreciate you sliding through. We gonna see if he ain't putting that work in, it's gonna come back to hurt him. In the long run, he only gonna hurt himself and his career because he got too cocky of an attitude to not be putting in the work. Get what I'm saying? That's gonna be like the worst. That's gonna be a recipe for disaster, and it's gonna be bad if that's what's really going on. I don't care who you work with if you ain't doing it consistently. I don't care if you're working with Crawford, Shakur. I don't care about none of that if you're not doing it consistently to the point where it could translate over to your performances in the ring. I don't care about the gym stories. I don't care about people holding their own against people that's, veteran fighters and stuff. I don't care about none of that. If you can apply what you're doing in training camp on fight night and make you a better fighter, then it's all for nothing. So again, I just hope this dude really putting in his work. KEYSHAWN Davis tries to look good while he fighting. He be moving his legs and feet weird. I get what you're saying. I know what you're saying, Ash. I agree 100%. It's a cockiness. Like you worried about looking too good. Like you trying to look good instead of just being good. Just be good. You ain't got to try. Just do you. Without 3 times in 1 year and 2 times they said it because he got illness. Yeah, and I'm sick of these undisclosed illnesses too. They're going to have to do better with that too because I'm starting to see a pattern with that too. And I do math over here. I say this all the time. I'm not going to, once I see something 3 or 4 or 5 times or more, that's math. That's no longer a coincidence. All these little unforeseen illnesses that y'all can't even put a name on. How is it that the boxers and shit, when they get sick, they always get something we don't know nothing about? Get out of here with that shit. That shit getting lame. I'm starting to see patterns. Like I said, that shit getting weak. Just last 2 fights, especially the one he went 6 rounds. I know Bob said he great, so that's the narrative, top rank pushing. But watch that tape. I got you, Ghost. And I seen that last one was a little rougher than what it should have been, I believe, for him. Off some Wesley Snipes, white man can't jump. Boy, I look good when I play facts. KEYSHAWN motion on fighting looks weird to me. That I'm telling you, he gotta channel it the right way, Ash, or it could bite him in his ass. That mixed with being a little arrogant and cocky, feeling yourself, you know what I mean, and being not fully just be yourself in there. Like you ain't gotta try to, you know what I mean, show us you good. Don't tell us, show us. That's Esteban Sanchez. Yeah, that's the guy. Boss KEYSHAWN more than one time in the fight they had, and he known for pillow fist. That's crazy. That fight was tougher, I think, to me than it should have been for him. He hasn't fought a soul. He's gonna get his though with the right opponent because he not the goods. I mean, look, the jury's still out. That's all I'm gonna say. I think right now he's decent. I think he's solid. But again, like these stories that you hear sometimes, they don't be you know, they don't give me confidence in them as a fighter if that's how you're moving. You know what I'm saying? Put that work in. Stop talking so much. Leave the arrogance at the door. Arrogance gonna get you fucked up. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, especially in boxing. So you got an illness and move the card by like 6 weeks, same opponent and everything, but different date because he got an illness, they said. And what illness? I'm sick of that. Like they just use that word and that's just it. Bro, what kind of illness? Like, because we need to know for educational purposes, not even trying to be funny. Like, what illness is it that you got and how did you get it? Like, all this, oh, he got an illness, so he had to pull out. Like, bro, what he got, bro? Like, for real, what do he got? And then they quick to make it, they specify that it's non-COVID related. Okay, cool. So we get that part, but what is it though? What bro got that y'all not trying to tell us? The fact that KEYSHAWN ego allows him to disrespect that when the rest of the killers at 35 like that should say it all. I mean, yeah, I mean, but then again, you know what? It's a fine line because it is the hurt business. So I don't really think he's disrespecting people just yet, but I think that is arrogance and being cocky. I think that's definitely that. It's some confidence in there, but it's definitely some arrogance and some cockiness mixed with it. You get what I'm saying? So right now, yo, that's what I'm saying though. He'll be a little older because Bob will make sure he gets the WBO strap, but he would never be a champion. I'm down to bet on that. All top ranked fighters get illnesses. Now I'm being serious because Xander's eyes has some shit too. They said the same thing. illness, but it was non-COVID related. That's all they tell us. Now Zay was good with it, bro. Haney. Might be a herpes flare up. You silly, man. You silly. But seriously though, that don't make y'all wonder why is only the fighters get these unforeseen illnesses that we don't know nothing about, like, and then they can't give us no real clarification. And play this little ass clip on Tito Mercado, man, with him showing them doing a little bit of work. It was like some promo clip, man. I'm gonna play it for y'all though. It was decent. Word. That's what's up, D Free. I ain't know that, and I'm hoping that that's at least that's the route they taking, where they covering they ask from at least from that angle, and you know, putting it as like undisclosed, like you said, because like that shit just weird. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting sick of like these motherfuckers getting sick, and we don't know what it be, and it just be convenient as a bitch. But my bro said KEYSHAWN in 3. And Go said KEYSHAWN going to sleep in 3 against Tito Mercado. I mean, again, and another part of this was you know, in the thumbnail, like they was comparing this dude first 6 fights to Ryan Garcia first 6, Tank first 6, and Ryan, Tank, and Dave first 6 fights. You know what I'm saying? Dude, lukewarm. Bro ain't so. Bro said Tito looking lukewarm out here, fellas. He looking lukewarmish. You dig? Brody say he looking lukewarmish out here. You dig? But I'm gonna pull up his resume. I'm gonna pull up all their resumes and look at their first 6 fights. He only got 6, well 7 now. But like I said, BoxRec still ain't update his shit for whatever reason. So, whatever. Ernesto. Show y'all this guy, Ernesto. They made a big deal. They made a big deal out of his first 6 fights, like he did some shit. So this is the reason why I'm even pulling this up. You know what I'm saying? First, his pro debut, he fought somebody 0-7. You know what I'm saying? He fought a Mayorga. I don't know if he related to the Mayorga we know, but this dude was 2-1. Third fight, 2-5-1. Fourth fight, 2-2-1. Fifth fight, 20-13-2. Then you got this Jose guy, 8-4-1. Then you got this dude that they ain't update that he was supposed to have fought on the 25th. But I believe he updated his his profile and his Instagram bio, like I said. So he got his shit listed as 7-0, even though they got him 6-0, 6 knockouts. Orthodox, he's just only 20 years old. Somebody had said he's 22. They got him listed 20. 5'10". They don't got his reach. I hate when they do that, but this dude, the best guy I guess he fought is this Alfredo Blanco guy, 22-10. So that ain't no real, like, you know, that ain't nothing crazy. Ain't got no crazy resume, but they already comparing him, like I said, to these other dudes at 35 or their resumes. And now Ryan ain't even at 35, but I'm going to pull up his resume anyway. I'm going to go to his first 6 fights and see what they look like. Rev first 6, they only were bragging about. That guy I just seen look like everybody at the gym. You fool. Just turned 20. I get it though. Say KEYSHAWN name, people talk about you. Yeah, that's true. That is true. Because you already know he got the clout. If they put money behind him, then you will know he's a fighter to be spoken on. So, yeah. Ryan Garcia's pro debut was a guy making a pro debut. Oh shit, Ryan Garcia knocked out Hector Garcia, y'all. Only problem with this Hector Garcia, Ryan Garcia fault is his middle name ain't Luis. So he fought a guy pro debut, 0-2, 0-3, 1-3. His first 4, his 5th fight, 2-2, and his first 6 is like below mid. Like these dudes ain't even got winning records. So Ryan already out the water with his first 6. So and I wonder where Tito is at now, and that they mentioning him and these guys' names because of this weak resume that he got. What y'all think? Y'all think he could take Ryan right now? Y'all think Tito got some smoke for Ryan right now? Because Ryan first 6 look like complete, utter trash. I really put Devin Mercado. My bad, y'all. I'm tripping. That's what he shows Benavidez. He was ranked number 1 in All-American for years for a reason. Yeah, Mr. Chop Top dude, young as hell. Ryan don't have a chin. He literally just told you money behind KEYSHAWN. yeah, he told definitely told us. So that's how you know what money comes, you know, them pushing you. It's a push that they're making, and with that it comes he has eyes on them. So it's reasonable to believe that too. And I'm not gonna call him no clout chaser, but I'm gonna hope that him and his team is really gonna look to make that fight happen, not just like say he ain't got no chin. Don't just do that. I want to really see some follow up, but I also want to see KEYSHAWN have something to say because he's been talking a little bit lately too. So this is Dev. Dev for somebody 1-1, 7-21, 5-23, 6-9, 2-4. Shit. And then 6 fight is 4-0. That's the first fighter he fought with a winning record. Was in his six fight. So I already know how this gonna look, but the reason I'm even bringing this up because again they making the comparisons, and I know it's early, but they saying he on the path to be great, and they used his first 6 fights and lined him up with these other 3 guys as if these were like the most spectacular 6 fights you ever seen. So if y'all just wondering why I'm going over their resumes, this is why I'm just making a point. Like this is what you call. Like, I mean, y'all promoting y'all guy, but you could be overdoing it because right now I haven't seen anything special in his first 7 fights. And I'm only stopping at these guys' first 6. And again, there's nothing spectacular about none of these guys' first 6 fights, to be honest, most likely. I mean, I didn't pull Tank up just yet. I'm getting to it, though. But again, Devin Haney ain't fought a guy with a winning record until his 6th fight. So some Jario Vargas guy that we never heard of. And that's how it is for every fighter for the most part when they're coming up. You know what I'm saying? But my thing is, again, they saying he on a path to be great and all this stuff. But I'm like, this is the problem. This is what people be saying overhyped. So I just want to make this point because, again, you got to do like Jared Anderson. And I even seen videos and, people just asking the question. Everybody not saying it, but people calling Jared Anderson overhyped and shit like that. But see, when it come to Tito Mercado, it's just like, oh, he a beast. He young. He up and coming. It's like, huh? What the fuck? So Jared Anderson, we can't be high on him, but people could be high on dude with 6-7 fights and ain't fighting nobody pretty much with a fucking post. You know what I'm saying? So here go Tank Davis, man. 0-4 debut, 4-7, 1-1, 2-8 is nothing special. You want to go to 7, 3, 9, and 4. We all know, but my thing is, I guess what you trying to say, maybe his opponents had more wins, and you get what I'm saying? Because he did have like a 34 wins and 35 wins, 34 losses, some shit like that, like 5 draws. So they trying to say his first 6 is on pace and he's on par to be on pace with these guys, or if not better. So I'm just here to kind of say, put it in perspective. I'm not to bash Tito. He obviously got some skill. You're a young talent. He could punch, but again, it's against subpar opposition, and understandably so because he only 7 fights in. But this is what a classic case of somebody jumping the gun, and this is what I mean. Like, you can't take a first 6 fights and none of them are meaningful fights, and you act like he's really challenging and stuff. Like, and just to be fair, Morrell first 6 fights, or what is he, 5-6 fights in, is more impressive than dudes. You get what I'm saying in terms of resume and opponent and who he fought. Like, miss me with this, but this Mercado guy, he up and coming, and look, he looked like he wants to smoke, and I get it, and it's all good. Like, ain't nothing wrong with that. But again, this is not him saying it, this is them saying it. If this right here it makes you great, or if this right here shows that you're on the path to greatness, like I said, then Jared Big Baby Anderson got to be damn sure on his way with 12 fights, 12 knockouts. He got to be on his way to greatness, right? As we talking about a guy that, this ain't nothing crazy, like, at all. Like, I don't care, first 6, 7 fights, none of these dudes jump out. We don't know none of them. And that's what I'm saying, that this is your classic case of force feeding people a star and trying to force feed a star, when in reality he gonna be all right. You know what I'm saying? But you just gotta allow him to put his work in. Don't just anoint the dude without him putting no work in. Like, so far all I seen was them trying to tell us that he's on pace with Ryan Garcia. Well, I can understand that. That's different. But the Devin Haney and Tank Davis, absolutely not. But just even to be fair, Ryan Garcia has done a bit more at this point too. So he really, despite what the records say, that doesn't mean that he's on pace to do anything that either of these guys did, to be honest, if we being fair. know what I'm saying? It's just not, because anything can happen from now to, you know what I mean? He only 7 fights in. What if somebody just have his number already? I put him in there with a solid prospect this time around and he loses some. You know what I'm saying? What if that happened? Then what? You know what I'm saying? Combat 2 bag, what's good with it, Brody? Appreciate you for sliding through. How you feeling? Haynes resume is trash. Oh, my bad, y'all. I missed some of y'all. Dude, Mason for last side has a good first 6. Check his out. All of them together. His first loss. Y'all want me to pull it back up? I got you. Hold on. You said pull up Mason. Abdullah. Oh, got you. Abdullah, 4-0. 4-0, 3 knockouts. And this is, guy he fought was 5-0 this trip. That's what he was talking about, Ash, for dude. Family. Yeah, they got a whole family of killers. Facts. Don't say nothing about that dude. Yeah. Knockout was good with it, bro. Appreciate you for sliding through. Yeah, Ash East. And Jalen Phillips. Damn, I forgot who Jalen Phillips once smoked with. Anton Cobb. Jalen Phillips is the guy that Abdullah Mason knocked out. But he gave Anton Cobb a tough fight. 5-1, 3 KOs. Yeah. Oh yeah, Ash. Yeah, here go dude right here. That Abdullah Mason fought last, dude. Of course, the one loss now to Abdullah. He didn't get knocked out. He had 3 KOs of his own. I mean, he started out with a guy with his debut 0-1, fought somebody 1-0, 4-0, 5-0. Then he fought 3-0 shit. You know what I mean? For what it's worth, shit, he fought 4 undefeated fighters in a row. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, I see. I got you, Ash. Nah, I'm glad you pointed that out. But yeah, but you see what I'm saying. So if we could say dude is I'm glad you brought that up. If dude is Tito Mercado, Ernesto Mercado is on his way to being great and on par with Tank Davis. You know what I mean? Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia, who I would never put up an argument for anyway. Then I think it's safe to say, man, Abdullah Mason is definitely on his way. You get what I'm saying? Or even a guy like this, even with the one loss, that's not even a setback. I'm pretty sure he'll learn from that and come back better. You know what I'm saying? But what the young boy gonna do? You know what I'm saying? Like, we're gonna see. And the jury's still out. But I like him. I don't have nothing negative to say. It's just a conversation. Y'all know how I do over here. We have conversations, man. Demetrius Bright, what's good with it, my bro? My bad. Let me speed up, y'all. I'm gonna miss some of y'all. My bad. What's good with it, family? Like KEYSHAWN, that's cool, but to say he better than KEYSHAWN, a scrub or don't work hard is jealous shit. Yeah, and that's all that. And you know, I'm just going off of directly what they saying. And I know G5, what's good with it, my bro? Appreciate you for sliding through. And you know, it was just a question, because it's like you hear him say, like, when he got there to the camp, he wasn't working, and then you know. Ghost saying, and I can't confirm that, but that's Ghost you saying that's the reason he got yanked up out of a fight or something like that, because he wasn't putting in that work, which is crazy. So some of Tito's fights, the way he fights, kind of reminds me a little bit of Camacho Sr. Did you see that as well? I still gotta watch some more of him. I see little highlights. I gotta really watch more. I really gotta watch more of Tito. BC, what's good with it, my bro? Appreciate you sliding through. My bad if I missed some of y'all comments. Y'all smash that like button for me. But yeah, man, I'm gonna keep an eye on Tito Mercado. It's a good conversation. Like I said, he won KEYSHAWN Davis. That's what he said. He said KEYSHAWN don't got no chin. I haven't seen KEYSHAWN have a suspect chin yet. So you get what I'm saying? Whenever fighters are adamant about certain weaknesses that other fighters have, I'm interested. Like my eyes and ear, I'm paying attention now. So I want to see if that's true or if he just blowing smoke. You get what I'm saying? If that's just something he just personally feel for whatever reason. I want to know why he feel like he ain't got no chin. You know what I mean? Because I also had somebody come in and said that's the absolute, false. Like KEYSHAWN has a chin, this and that. You get what I'm saying? So it's just worth talking about. But again, if they could build him as being on par to being great with Tank Davis, Devin Haney, and Ryan Garcia, then we could say Abdullah Mason is more than on his way. You get what I'm saying? He's more than on his way to getting there. And he actually and they putting him in there with the right people. So I think they challenge him in the right way. But I think Tito, I just want to see where he go from here. I actually want to see him fight live. I want to see it from start to finish. I want to see how good this dude is. You know what I'm saying? I'm not knocking him. I don't dislike him. I don't, don't, what I mean? It's not that I don't think he can't be something. That's what the question is he the new threat? Is he a new threat at 35? You know what I'm saying? This is why I don't get. I've ever seen other platforms react to this video and they're saying that Tito should just keep his mouth shut and not say anything about KEYSHAWN Davis. Yeah, I mean, for me, I don't feel like that. You know why? And because, again, if that's truly what you want, and again, the number of fights that they both have is closer around the same. So it's like it's not out of they got some history. It's a reason to make the fight. You get what I'm saying? It makes sense if either the guys or promoters and teams is willing to take the challenge. I'm all for it. I don't think he should keep his mouth shut, especially if what he's blowing is real smoke. Like what I'm blowing over here. If what he blowing is real smoke, then nah, let him talk your shit. But I just want to see it. I'm a fan. I'm an advocate of fighters fighting people that want to fight them back. You know what I'm saying? I think that's how we get good fight. Guys, a chin, but got buzzed by a bum with no power. TITO MERCADO's a future world champion. A. Wilson, he might be. He might be, bro. He might be a future world champion. We're going to see. That's why we're here today to talk about it, man. Y'all smash that like button for me, man. We're going to keep cooking for a minute. The punches, which weren't even connecting fully, he can say what he wants. It's what he do. Yeah. And that's why I said, that's what, just putting it in perspective. I definitely don't have a problem with fighters speaking on other fighters' names as long as they have real intent behind those words and they're not just doing it for clicks or for somebody to look at them, pay attention, like on some look at me. You know what I'm saying? If you really want to fight him, and I ain't saying I get that feel with him. He seemed genuine. He didn't discredit him as a fighter in terms of his skill. He said he's skilled. He just felt like he ain't got no chin. And he said if he feel like if they fight, it's a knockout win for him. So he think he gonna knock KEYSHAWN out. Yeah, facts. T. He got work to do. KEYSHAWN chin worse than Amir Khan? I don't think so. Khan got KO'd by world champion punchers. This dude got KO'd by contenders with mid power. We gonna see. I gotta see this whole chin thing. Fate was good with it, bro. Appreciate you sliding through. He'll look good defensively and sparring, but he needs to keep building himself up. Yeah, I ain't mad at it, but shit, him and KEYSHAWN, for me, ain't too far off of each other. It's just a matter of if they team's really willing to take the challenge or if they're going to act like they don't hear it. You know what I'm saying? Because KEYSHAWN was on record talking about Rayo, too. Jose Valenzuela, he was saying how slow he is and how, what he'd do to him and shit like that. So I'm just like, you get what I'm saying? And any of these dudes can mix it up. That's what why not start giving us these young prospects, taking these chances early and stop padding and trying to protect these olds because it kind of waters down the sport. Put the right people in there, especially when there's smoke, there's fire. Let them dudes get in there. He said he ain't got no chin. He said he won it. He had some interesting things to say about how they treated him. He felt like they was teaching him the wrong shit on purpose so he could lose. Shit like that. He said he got there. KEYSHAWN wasn't doing none of the workouts, none of the drills he was doing. Said people, basically was just telling this dude he was going to be the best. It was no way you could beat him. Like he could come in as an alternate, all this stuff. So it's just a lot of backstory there. I think it's good. It's a good fight. So you know about that. They were the ones who weren't with it because they wanted to build it up. And I'm not mad either if they want to build it up, but don't be clear. Just like when it come down to it, if it push come to shove and you gonna speak on it, be transparent with the people, be real, say, yo, that's not a fight we gonna take right now, and we'll know how to deal with it in terms of even talking about it. You know what I mean? But right now, I just feel like it's a realistic fight. Why not? You're calling for it, let him get that. Yeah, it's possible, Mr. Chop Top. Definitely, it's possible. Do you like the fact that Tito called out the process of how to determine who should represent the United States during the Olympics and that the judges have favored? Yes, I do like that. I do. And not so much that it's just on KEYSHAWN's side. I like it, period. Just calling out bullshit. Like nobody should be robbed of an opportunity that's really putting their blood, sweat, and tears and their life on the line. You get what I'm saying? Trying to grind and just get it. Like nobody should be shortchanged. You know what I'm saying? Nobody should be slighted. You know what I mean? Hard work is hard work. Your hard work shouldn't be slighted because they like somebody else more or the money is behind somebody else more. Now, from the business side, you try to understand it, but that ain't for me to understand. We supporters and fans of the sport. We just want to see the fighters get treated accordingly. Therefore, they get put in positions to get the fights that we want to see. So, yeah, I appreciate him calling them out. Tito won the fight. I think it's cool to express himself about KEYSHAWN. Hell, KEYSHAWN Davis always gives his opinion. And that's where I'm at with it too, Ash. That's why I ain't, I'm not one for saying what he shouldn't say. And you know what I'm saying? I don't have an issue with it, especially if it's real smoke behind them words. And it sounds like it is. You know what I'm saying? He don't sound bitter. He just sound like he's eager and not overly eager, but he sound like he want the opportunity. And if he could get it tomorrow, he'd take it type deal. So I felt like it was worth the conversation. He seemed genuine with what he was saying and the things that he was saying other than speaking on KEYSHAWN directly. And I appreciated it, you know what I'm saying? And that's the reason why he ended up representing Nicaragua, because of the judges not giving him a fair chance in the process for the selection of the Olympic team in the United States. Yeah, and he called that shit out. And I respect it, bro. 5 was good with it, Brody. He's a respectful young cat. Yeah, and I think his cockiness is misunderstood for disrespect, but I don't think it's disrespect because this is the hurt business. I just think you got to be confident for sure. I know you got to be very confident to succeed in a sport like boxing, but I think it's like the borderline cockiness and arrogance that's pushing people off. KEYSHAWN said he would walk through tank and folks were saying he great and this and that. So I don't got no issues. Yeah. He said that. I didn't know he said that. You show me. The guy that thinks he could walk through tank is going to be a tough motherfucker. I'm going to tell you that right now. Tito just don't turn into Ryan. Yeah, that's all. Yeah, just keep that energy because I like his energy right now. I like it and he passionate. Ryan ain't all that. Not gonna lie. Mm-hmm. Since when we want fighters to be quiet and not talk their shit. I like the energy from Mercado. Just make sure you really go after trying to get that fight. See what I'm saying? Knockout, salute, knockout. We thinking the same way, bro. And that's all I'm saying. As long as there's real smoke behind them words and you ain't just blowing smoke, I'm all for it. Nah, don't be quiet because we need these fights to happen. We need more prospects to take challenges. I'm tired of seeing people get put in there with dudes I know they're going to smash out in a couple rounds. I really be wanting to, I want I want a tough pick. You know what I'm saying? I want to be like, damn, I don't know who to pick. I want them type of fights. I don't think that's asking for too much, especially when you got dudes asking for the smoke. These promoters and all of that bullshit need to move out of the way and start letting these dudes fight, man. I don't care what and I support the fighter, win, lose, or draw. And I'm pretty sure it's a lot of us in this chat that's like the same way. So it ain't about that. Oh, it's about giving the fans their money's worth and giving them our bang for our buck, man. Ryan will seriously hurt that brother. He might have early stage CTE. Damn. Ryan, I want to see him in there. I want to see him in there with somebody. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you, Mr. Chop Top, man. Be safe, Brody. Appreciate you. My bad. Let me try to speed up. Y'all, Thrill Hill, salute family. What's good with you? I told his peoples he taking that fight next. If it come, yeah, Thrill Hill, Ryo real to me. Size is what helps him. Yeah, his size. He definitely his solid dude. Got some height. Ryo's everything they say Benavidez is. Oh, my hairline seen Ryo go toe-to-toe with David Benavidez and put on the back foot. He is the guy. That's crazy if he able. Richardson Hitchens didn't make it. Move on. Yeah. Dude sounds sensitive. KEYSHAWN confident. Dude. Yeah. Mercado sensitive. That's what I say. Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah. He maybe got a little bit of sour grapes, T, from that situation. From the situation, the Olympic situation, how that played out. So I think, and again, some of it he could say what he want about KEYSHAWN, how he feel is how he feel. But I think the mixture of how they treated him and KEYSHAWN being the guy that they were pushing. So I guess he felt like that led to his mistreatment, which is why he felt like he need to get some get back. Ken, what's good with it, bro? Appreciate you for sliding through. Yeah, Usyk versus Fury confirmed for February 18th in Abu Dhabi. Purse split will be 50-50, reportedly $8 million. plus 80 million plus for each fighter. And it's like the fee is 150 million plus. Yeah, that's wow if they making that much money. That's crazy. Appreciate you, Ken. Appreciate you sliding through, bro. He's not the first person who wasn't good enough to make the team. Plant didn't make it. Suck it up. Yeah. He blaming it more so on the treatment, saying they told him it was no way he could win anyway. Like, because he said they personally told him out their own mouth they got too much money invested in KEYSHAWN, so he wasn't going to win. Regardless of what he did, KEYSHAWN cried to Shakur and begged him not to spar with Andy Cruz, who's sensitive. Cried because he lost. Not because he got cut. Try again. Yeah. Oh yeah. Nobody should be cool with losing. Yeah. What did Mercado do in the Olympics? Tito sensitive for asking for a fight with KEYSHAWN, which never had, but KEYSHAWn confident, even though he throws attention every time Shakur gives Andy Cruz credit. Yeah, he's sensitive for trying to throw Team USA under the bus because he got cut. Yeah, because he threw a name out there. He did say K. Corona. Said they was teaching him the wrong shit on purpose. Mercado represented Nicaragua in 2020. Nicaragua team couldn't go through with it. Yeah, I heard about that. That situation kind of ruined his opportunities, kind of sealed his opportunity. Y'all give me 2 seconds, y'all. I'll give me a second. My bad, y'all. He said, yep, he bitter. T-A-B, he said bitter. Y'all smash that like button if y'all haven't, man. We're going to keep rocking, man. Got more to discuss, man. I just thought Tito Mercado was a interesting topic. Like I said, he's been talking a little bit. I ain't mad at him at all. I like his energy. I just hope that bad business and politics don't get in the way of him making this fight when his time come, whether that's sooner or later, either or. I like to see it. I believe dude for right now. You know what I'm saying? And I just want to see how he move from here and how they decide to move him. Like, you know what I'm saying? So Andy, yeah, that's crazy what happened to Andy, bro. Crazy. In KEYSHAWN position. He got cut. Then his team got canceled. He hurt. Tito got some jealous tendencies. Dang, y'all think Tito jealous? I think Tito might want some smoke. I think the situation that he was talking about really in the Olympics bothered him. For me, why I say it, and I obviously, the situation with KEYSHAWN bothered him. I think he elaborated more on that side of it, like how they was doing him and shit like that. So I know that's for me. That seemed like a big reason why he's still salty. Tito shouldn't have just put KEYSHAWN name in the favoritism part because it's not KEYSHAWN's fault. Yeah, that's the part. You get what I'm saying? So that's just me just trying to be fair, like putting it in perspective. It's not KEYSHAWN's fault. You get what I'm saying? But I can still understand. They like, you know what? Since you the guy and he felt like it was some foul play or whatever the case, and like a mistreatment and intentionally teaching him the wrong shit. Like he want to get back. You know what I'm saying? So he like, if I can get him, that's gonna make up for all the shit that they put him through. Slipping and dipping, what's good with it, bro? Appreciate you sliding through. What's good, brother? Dude, but unfortunately, due to the internet trolls, people are afraid to lose because people who never got into a fight talk a gang of shit. Yeah, I know. But you got people like us that's realistic, and even though the platform is small, I try to be an advocate for supporting a fighter, win, lose, or draw, especially when they behave like a fighter and they lost, challenging themselves accordingly, regardless of who it was. You challenging yourself accordingly and you lose, hey, I'm still gonna rock with you. Win, lose, or draw. More fighters need to understand that. You know what I mean? And more of us, we just continue to push that. That's the narrative. Support the fighter, win, lose, or draw. Just doing it. Robson, little brother, the one I told you about like 4 months ago, officially pro, gonna be at 60. Yeah. I'm saying you. All right, bet. Send me, send that over. Ghost. Tito never got cut. Team UFC begged him to stay on the team. Oh yeah, he did mention that about an alternate. He said he ain't being nobody's alternate or sparring partner and shit like that. So yeah, he went over to Nicaragua or whatever like that and competed over there. He wants smoke. He's jealous though. He wants smoke because he's alternate last cut. I can't prove that the judges and the coaches or teach him the wrong techniques intentionally so the other fighter can get into the Olympics. Is that very hard? Just it's vast. So that's hard to it would be hard to prove, but it would be some fucked up shit if it actually happens. You know what I'm saying? Like I would hope they ain't doing like that, but yeah, it would be hard to prove. But he is speaking his version of what he feel like the truth is. So I ain't mad at him for it. But again, I hope like when it's all said and done, the words that he spit out, like I hope it's fire behind him. Like it's fire with the smoke. You get what I'm saying? Like, cause he blew some smoke. Now I just hope it's some fire behind it and some action. And like I said, I hope no politics and no shitty business or no ducking and none of that getting away of him making the right fights. Cause I don't know, but I love to see it. And right now too, when they cut him and told him he stay work on his skills, that happens all that. See, stupid, yo. He wasn't good enough to make our cut. He actually is 1-0 as a pro now. He fought Francisco Valentin. Okay, and you talking about Robson, brother? This nigga sensitive. Fucking don't like him. T. Don't like that sensitive shit, huh? But they set up Tito. If he not good enough, he not good enough. No need to sabotage Tito. I think he's saying they put money and stock into KEYSHAWN, and Tito was good enough not to get his real shot. So yeah, basically you saying he probably was good enough, but the money wasn't on him. The financial backing wasn't with him. So it's probably, you get what I'm saying? I think that's where his issue is at. And I guess in Tito's mind, he knew that. Like, I'm good enough, but I just don't have the financial backing that KEYSHAWN has. You know what I mean? I don't have this whole, you know what I mean, team and slew of people trying to push me, you know what I mean, and get me through. So yeah, that's a real possibility, man. It's real. I mean, because time definitely gonna reveal all things, right? We definitely gonna find out just how good this guy really is. I mean, he's definitely moving forward. Like I said, he just had a fight, supposed to have one on the 25th. So we're gonna see, man. We're gonna see what Tito Mercado really could do. Other fighters are just sensitive, it's super demanding job. All these dudes are still kids. Yeah, that's a fact too. That's a fact, BC. That's a fact, bro. So he wanted to fight, never got to fight. I'm saying he wasn't good enough. No, I'm saying I think he was good. I think he was good enough, and unless we talk about two different things, I felt like he felt like he was good enough, like in terms of like the Olympic situation, but the financial backing wasn't behind him, so he didn't have the same opportunity. You get what I'm saying? He didn't have the same, you know what I'm saying, percentage or the same chance at being as successful because they wasn't fully behind him. Bobby Moore, Murderland, what's good with it, bro? Appreciate you for sliding through. You know, if this your first time, but man, smash that like button and come join the family. Sub to the channel. KEYSHAWN think he's already a superstar before it's his time. I'd be tripping of how they ask him his opinion on a fight, and instead of giving you his opinion, he tries to sound like a vet. Yeah, I've heard the interviews too. Sometimes people, they try to be too smart, and we get it. You intelligent, just let it flow. Just talk, just answer the question. You don't gotta, you know what I mean? You don't gotta turn it into, you don't gotta try. You come off as you trying to sound a certain way, just instead of letting it flow. I've heard that in a few interviews myself. Supposed to get cut for him? Hell no, T. Shit, it's not hard to believe at all to me. Nah, it's not. At the money, because for me, my train of thought is like, and this is no slight to KEYSHAWN. This is nothing against Tito. Just like based on the information that he shared with us, is like when money, you know, the money, you follow the money. That money tells you everything. If the money is behind you, then obviously it's the push is behind you as well. So I don't think it's, you know, crazy to say. I'm just glad that, you know, not that he got treated that way, but I'm glad that KEYSHAWN actually is getting a push. Young black athlete getting a push. I'm glad he is. You know what I'm saying? He'll say illness is mental health. You know, that's the new thing. I hope not. I hope not. And I hope people use that and be very responsible. You want that? Take them. I hope people be responsible when it come to that too, Body more. I hope so, bro. Tito didn't say cut this guy or that guy. He said let's fight and figure out who's the better, and the better and the better one goes to the Olympics. That's what he's saying. Here you go. So earned the spot. That's what I believe. Yeah, I think KEYSHAWN is a little better than what I've been hearing lately. And I think, again, I'm not saying no world beater. Just follow me for a second. I think the mixture of his arrogance and cocky attitude mixed with the fact that obviously he still has holes with just 5 fights in. I think you combine those things, he really turns people off. So they tend to critique him a lot heavier than I would, or a lot more thoroughly than I would. I think he's a solid fighter. I think he's solid. He's a good prospect. And as he moves forward, it's going to be very important for him to be tested and challenged accordingly, because I think that's going to depend. You know, it's going to be one of the main factors, you know, determining how he grows moving forward. Like, what challenges is he going to take? You get what I'm saying? And like I said, this TITO MERCADO dude, he wants smoke, man. I like to see prospects fight each other early. All this build up, everybody don't need to build up. Some people just need to fight. Have you been able to see any of the early fights of Vargas Leno? Nope. I haven't caught them yet, but I know them Vargas boys is nice. They wasn't behind them because the people who with them already, every day saw KEYSHAWN was better. Yeah, it's possible, bro. It's possible. You get what I'm saying, T? And that's a real thing too. It might seem unfair, but maybe to the people that's pushing them, you know, because they got a choice of where they're gonna put their money and who they're gonna invest their time, energy, and money in. You know what I mean? So maybe that is what they saying, T. You know what I'm saying? T, that's not how the amateurs work. I'm gonna let y'all. Yeah, I can't believe that KEYSHAWN or in the spot. But if there were favoritism in the process, even based on skill, and Tito didn't really get a fair shot because the judges already had your selection in mind. Yeah, I mean, it just wouldn't be the first time, and I ain't saying to make it cool, but you get what I'm saying. You know that them Olympics is a tricky game. Hitchens got cut, no complaints. Plant was an alternate. This nigga sensitive. He could have been an alternate. He could have actually used that situation to kind of like in a different way though. But because he was saying that's what people say, he just up and left. He was saying y'all don't know what really happened. He's saying basically he had his reasons for leaving, and I can respect that as a man, but he gotta also understand people are also looking at that as you could have used that situation and try to make the best out of it. Instead, you went elsewhere, like you ditched this situation and went somewhere else. But again, it's all about doing what you feel like is best for you or what you feel like is going to work for you. You know what I'm saying? Skills, Mr. New Orleans in the flesh. What's good with it, my bro? How you feeling, Brody? We got KEYSHAWN and Tito against the same guy. Watch the fight and the judge. Who better? KEYSHAWN is more mainstream, but he isn't a better boxer. I want to see. Like I said, I'm definitely got to watch more Tito for sure. Because I really want to see, man. And I watch with you know, first of all, I got 4 eyes, so yeah, I know I could see at least what I'm watching. Then I got some of the most unbiased pair of eyes, so I'm gonna really go do some homework. Like I said, I don't just say it, I really am. I'm gonna go find every little piece of footage I can find on that dude and watch him, from his training videos on Instagram to anything they got of him on the tube. Clans, what's good with it, Brody? TWT, more TWT family in the building. Appreciate everybody in the building. Y'all smash that like button for me if y'all haven't. Flossy, what's good with it, bro? Where the hell you been at, Flossy? Appreciate you sliding through, my bro. Let's do it. You mean you can go to the Olympics with your home nation and fight KEYSHAWN in the Olympics and see who really better? Yeah, shit, maybe. Like, I just ain't, for me, I was like, that's like, it's old. For me, the better thing is that he actually still wants smoke now. Like, he ain't cheating. Like, I don't want to, now he say he want to fight him now. So, and again, all of this, for me, is like a good backstory because it just, it's like, it creates, you know, some drama. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? It's some legit dislike there. They don't, he don't seem to care for KEYSHAWN too much. You want to put hands on him? Go ahead. Now, the Olympic thing happened. That's over with. But they have real opportunities now to fight each other. You know what I'm saying? So zero chance of competing when you can qualify at home nation to go to the Olympics and fight and see who's really better. It's stupid. Not I mean, shit. What happened with his Olympic situation though? Because I didn't follow that. I just listened to that, and he just sounded like he ain't like the way the shit turned out for him. Being that KEYSHAWN Davis is marketable and talker doesn't mean he was better than Tito. Why Speed Ellis still not getting the spotlight? I don't know, man. It's like I don't know what that is. That shit crazy with Ellis, man. It's like he won a fight and got shelved because he won. I ain't never see that before. Like what? Ain't like he lost. He gave him an opportunity. He won and he got shelved. So yeah, man. And for me, I'm not saying he was better, but I'm just saying that potentially they could have seen from a skill standpoint he better, or maybe they could have thought from a skill standpoint he's just as good but more marketable. So maybe it made more sense to them to try to put the marketing dollars or the money behind this dude. You know what I'm saying? I would never know, but I'm not gonna say for sure that he was better than Tito. You get what I'm saying? But I'm gonna just say, like, based on them actually choosing to go that route, and like you brought up a good point, the fact that he's probably more marketable, obviously more of a talker. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's the route they chose to go. Maybe that's why, because they seen that it'd be a little easier to sell to the people. Yeah, I feel you, Ghost. You can't feel better to throw Team USA under the bus. Oh, yeah. Nicaragua as a nation couldn't compete in most events. Yeah, I heard about that, Ghost. I heard about that. That's why I'm like, you just fast forward to now. Like, he looked like his head in the right place. He's still winning. He getting fights. He's 7-0 right now, 7 knockouts. I mean, KEYSHAWN, he got more fights than KEYSHAWN right now, I believe. You know what I'm saying? So just keep winning. Like I said, or I hope they teams would be willing to put them in there with each other. Got the curse of Andre. Yeah, his cousin. That's what happened with you doing sparring can impact your career negatively. Yeah, that's crazy. Not changing Mercado Pampers. T's a fool, bro. You a fool, bro. You can make pound for pound kings cry real tears and look foolish, and you think you will get the fights in the pros. Too much money to be lost. You ain't make the cut. I feel all y'all. I definitely feel y'all. Y'all always make good points in here, family. Y'all smash that like button if y'all haven't, man. But anytime I get feedback like this, that just mean the conversation did what it was supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? Good conversation, right? It's always been corruption, just not in the U.S., just in boxing, period. We know that. And I don't know. I mean, his story is interesting nonetheless. I hear him, and I don't think he's sitting up lying. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that. Yeah, and it definitely ain't. Yeah, not just Team USA, though. Yeah, for sure. Just so we clear, for sure. Mm-hmm. Bruce Carrington, I think, spoke on a little bit on the boxing voice. I don't know if it helps too much on clearing up what happened. Oh yeah, what he speak? Talk to me. We talk. What you talk? I don't think I ain't catch that. Matter of fact, talking about the Olympic situation with Bruce Shushu chopped it up about. But yeah, man, see, this did what it was supposed to do, man. TITO MERCADO, man, because again, they try to say he on pace with Tank Davis, Devin Haney, and Ryan Garcia in terms of his first 6 fights, and I just showed y'all all the records. And as you know, my main point was you can't, his record was the most important one because you can't take them 6 fights. If those are the 6 fights that you're using to say this kid is going to be great, you overdoing it. You ain't put him in no situation where he had to be great yet to say that. Like, you just ain't did it. It's far too early. Cried playing. Her became the champ. You crazy. I got you, T. I got you. Just what we talking about. I was talking about the young kid, TITO MERCADO, Clarence, and they were saying like he on pace of being great with Tank, and Dev and Ryan Garcia in his first 6 fights type deal. So Mhm. Yeah. You ain't hear that, T? Yeah, that's why I be trying to write my descriptions out good enough. I be trying to really put the thumbnails the right way. Like, look in there. They saying in the first 6 fights, like he already on pace to be great. Cause they like, yo, you look at these other guys' first 6 fights and look at his, and then I just showed all of theirs. So we like, hold on, what we talking about? And Billy gonna kill Benji.
I needed all this sympathy. I wish I had all y'all throughout my whole life to give me so much sympathy. I swear I would have been A-okay. In my life, I would have had my pamper changed like y'all in this chat today, man.
You're a fool.
People get cut from Team USA all the time, dog. All the time. People get cut from national teams all the time. This one dude, you think he the only person that felt, oh, I got benched by a dude I was better than in college. That shit happened, bro. Yes, you could be better than him. But what? Yeah. You know, I mean, what did you talk? Oh, the whole team corrupt. Everybody corrupt. Because I posted, get your 6 days out.
Yeah, I see. That's why it's good. It's a conversation. I love to hear from my family, from the people. See, I ain't go that route. You going a different route, but I hear you.
The next tank. So KEYSHAWN is overconfident. Won't like how KEYSHAWN talk, but we okay with them.
I got you.
I'm just pointing y'all today, man. Hey, ain't no way this nigga the next tank Davis. I guarantee you that.
What you talking about, Tito?
Yes, we can set that shit down.
Yeah, they were saying.
In fact, put him in there with Tank then. How about that?
Just on putting it in perspective the right way. They saying, yeah, the first 6 fights, he on par with the greats or to be great. And that's why I got Tank Davis in there. I got Dev Haney and Ryan Garcia. That's what they saying in these 6 fights.
If it's okay for them to say that he the next Tank, which is our fighter, but KEYSHAWN can't say I want to fight Tank. We get mad at KEYSHAWN. We get mad at KEYSHAWN for saying he want to fight Tank. But this dude could say he want to fight KEYSHAWN, and we kudos and shit for it. Y'all see what y'all see? But he can't say he want to fight Tank. But this dude could say he want to fight KEYSHAWN, and it's cool.
Yeah.
Stop it.
So I just wanted to put it in perspective because, again, and ain't nothing wrong with saying potential, but for me bringing up the records, it wasn't for me to slight Tito or nothing. It's just like, again, and what kind of helped me, what brought me here is, remember, a lot of people talk about Jared Anderson and how overrated he is, how sloppy he is. And I'm not saying Tito is any of that, but I'm saying the competition level has at least been, you've seen enough of a sample size already to see that this dude is skilled. Seen 12 fights from him. You've seen him get tested. I had pulled up his resume, and again, I get it. The records don't mean everything, but at least he's challenging himself against these opponents. You get what I'm saying? Early enough where as if you're telling me in those 7 fights that he got on his resume, Tito, that's not an example of heading to be great. You overdoing it with that.
So Shushu Carrington, right? You know, I know Bruce Carrington. Now I don't know how you know how y'all take his word. You know what I mean? But he said the boy ain't show up to the 2 fights.
Oh, okay. Oh,
he said the boy ain't show up to the fight. That's what he said. So we believe in Mercado. So now we believe in Mercado or Shushu.
So that's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, is this around the time? Because remember, he said in that interview, everybody was saying, Tito just left. He was like, nah, that's not what happened. Like, y'all don't know the process. So he had a situation lined up and he bailed on it, basically. Because he ain't like, I guess he ain't like where it was going. Or that's what it sounded like. Damn, so I ain't know that.
Whichever story you want to go with. So you can go with, you know, Team USA being corrupt, or you can go with the boy didn't show up to this fight.
The fight matched him up with team medical proof for it. Okay. Call that right on the show. I could quickly buy this dude. Tito stop everyone he fought. Yeah, he did. He got all KOs, Ash. 7-0. That BoxRec still got him 6-0. He got 7-0.
7-0 dudes got 7 KOs. I guarantee you we could find at least 7 of them folks.
Yeah, Tito, we in Colorado for the fights.
He's 7-0. In the first dude he fought was 0-7.
I'm just going off what Carrington saying. Yeah, he could have been in Colorado, but was he there for the fight? Yes, it was in Colorado. Okay. Yeah, see, that's why these conversations happen, bro. This is this meanness is working. This is generating conversation, and y'all know how I am with the conversations.
My thing is,
I was in Colorado. There was some cat from dude the one time overseas who provided medical proof of. But you know, it's always going to be conflicting stories. I
I
think.
believe Shushu.
And ain't nothing wrong with that.
I'm
Ain't
going
nothing
with
wrong with that. He seemed like a pretty honest dude.
He do.
Seemed like a reason to be lying. Mm-hmm.
And he was there. He was there too. He was on the Olympic. You know, he made the cut. Shushu character.
Yeah.
He was there too. So he was actually in there with them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. So again, but at the end of the day, man, it just seemed like, you know, he just shared what he felt like his experience was. It was a shitty one for him. You know, some of the family feel like he was being sensitive. Me, myself, I just try to play it down the middle. I say he just was trying to, you know, share his experience. He felt like they shitted on him. That's what it was to him.
Did he ever think that if he had stayed on that Team USA alternate, he'll be having a better go about shit right now because he'll have that connections and them links?
I mean, is that possible? Because that's what I said. Could he have rolled that situation out and got something out of it? You get what I'm trying to say? That's all I'm saying. I'm just asking a question. I don't know for sure. That's why I'm asking a question. But I think it's real because, again, I try to stay true to my name and look at things on both sides. When I don't do that, y'all could call me out on it. I try to do it. So I'm just saying, is it a possibility that things could have worked out and maybe because he wasn't feeling it, he was like, you know what, I'm out of here. And did he like jump the gun too soon? I mean, it's possible. Interesting. Yeah, Carrington mentioned the walkover too. You get what I'm saying? I told Lizzie, Tito.
I never heard him until today.
Word?
This nigga, y'all don't even know this nigga. So
I've been hearing the first time I heard, I think
I can't believe nothing he say if I don't know him.
He mentioned Shakur, I believe, the first time I heard him. I ain't gonna lie.
What did he say about Shakur?
I think he mentioned his name or
So
something about being willing to fight him, I think. I don't want to put no words in his mouth. I think he was saying something about being willing to fight him or be ready to fight him soon.
They calling him Tank, and he calling out KEYSHAWN and Shakur.
He 5'10", Ash. He 5'10". They got him. They don't got his reach up there, but he 5'10", 20 years old, orthodox.
So he calling out Tank. I mean, so they didn't bless him as Tank Davis, and he calling out KEYSHAWN and Shakur.
Yeah, they blessed him as like being on pace with it. Tank Davis, the Devin Haney, and Ryan Garcia. And in this thumbnail, that's why you see the wins, losses, and the draw. That's the opponent's win, loss, and draw record in the first 6 fights. So they saying look at theirs and then look at his. That's why I wrote his in the thumbnail too, where it was like 34 something. So they saying his shit looking better. So basically, he already on pace with.
I know we did goes, but we the only niggas that I know who he is, bro. But I just gotta. I don't like y'all had y'all jumping on KEYSHAWN today. I know who he is, man.
Conversation, and it's a damn good one.
I know who he is, goes. I know who this man is. I'm just
whenever I can get my people to talk, have a good conversation, we good. This work. And this was the first half of the live. This was him. I couldn't fit the other dudes up in my thumbnail the way I want, so I just left it like this.
Stop telling the truth right now, Ghost.
But we I got another little piece in here that I think interesting too, man. So at the end of the day, look, I ain't mad at Tito. I like his energy, especially like KO said, man, him got a similar train of thought. As long as it's smoke and even T, it's real smoke behind it.
I don't like how he threw out whole team under the bus.
Yeah, I get you. But see, that's why it's worth a conversation. Is what y'all think. That's why I played out. I could always
whole team under the bus. And we think we gonna be
cool. Man, my brother, good with it, damn it, man.
Like it won't. Maybe you should drop down to 130. Maybe you could have fought Bruce or something, bro. You could have. There's some other stuff you could have did. You know what I mean? What you did was bail.
So, yeah, and I think KEYSHAWN, I think people are tough critic on him, like I said, because of his attitude and arrogance.
Hey, you know what it is? Do you know how I feel, dude? When you popular,
yeah, that too.
People quicker to judge what you do.
Yeah.
When you got a name, they judge you harder, and I see that.
Yeah, because I'm like, I be hearing some
if they don't like you.
And I can't tell somebody critique ain't fair. Like, this just their critique. I'm just gonna respect it. I hear some tough critiques when it come to, but you know why I feel like it's a lot of that, or a nice deal of it, is based on the attitude and energy he give people. Because when they go into elaborating, they say some things that he might need to improve on, but I think they spend a little more time talking about how he act. So to me, naturally, that's a factor, because you elaborated more heavily on that side of it. So to me, I'm gonna think, you know what I'm saying? 5'10" knockout. What's good with it, bro?
What's poppin' with y'all, man? How y'all doing this afternoon, bro?
Ash, and I feel like fuck Mercado. That's how I feel. That's really where I'm at with it. Like, hey.
Yeah, he is one of the tallest at 35 at 5'10". I think Ryo say he set out his mouth. He was 5'10", I believe, too. So maybe they both got some height to him.
I don't even know this nigga, Ashley. I don't believe nothing he say. I don't even know this dude.
You know, I love to have conversations over here, man. So I think this was one. Like I said, if it's smoke behind it, I'm cool with it, man. Talk your shit.
Shit, Abdullah Mason got smoke for all them niggas y'all talking about, though.
You said who that?
Abdullah Mason got smoke for all of them. Every last one of them.
I love him. I love it.
And he fought the guy he just fought probably better than Mercado. To keep it a buck.
Hey, man, let's talk about it. Knockout. I just had him up here.
Rebola, 18 years old. Let me see Mercado in there with him. Since he talk, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, that dude Rebola, he gonna be one of them dudes that age, and people gonna be like, damn, that might be the best win on Abdullah Mason resume. That motherfucker can fight, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And he was only 18 years old.
Yeah, Abdullah the real deal, man. Even his opponents got the utmost respect for him, even after he sleeping. One of his first pro debut, dude said, man, that Abdullah Mason loss, that was a real loss. He did what he did to me. Oh, man.
I can make Ghost really start typing even more shit. Ghost, Demetrius Andrade fans the same way, Ghost.
Mm-hmm.
Ghost KEYSHAWN don't even get that many. Ghost KEYSHAWN don't even get that many fans. You just told me that earlier.
Hey, Ghost, Demetrius Andrade fans, they be doing the same.
Now, KEYSHAWN mostly got detractors, bro. For real. When I hear people talk about KEYSHAWN, I don't hear a lot of good talk about KEYSHAWn.
Nah, that's what I'm saying. I ain't gonna lie. I hear a lot of they don't like him.
How he dressed, how he looked, what he said, how he act. I don't hear nobody talking about his silver medal, his 2 losses in amateurs or no shit like that.
Damn, and you think El Rio knocks out Abdullah Mason in the
and then
when you do talk about it, they gonna tell you, oh, it's fake. He just got put there because they picked him because they put money behind him. Man, stop it, bro. That man worked hard in the job. I bet y'all won't fight him. About that.
I'm confident saying that there isn't a single lightweight fighting in boxing right now that's gonna knock Abdullah Mason out in the first round, bro. Stop it. Not a single lightweight, none of them. Not one person gonna knock him out in the first round. I ain't saying he beat everybody, but come on, bro.
Nah,
not right now. I ain't saying he beat everybody right now, but come on, bro.
I like
him. Knock him out in the first round. He'll beat him though.
It looks like he on the fast track.
If you say he beat him, we had a conversation. But
I don't know though. I can't even say that with 100% confidence. You know what I mean? But,
no, but the conversation is what I'm saying to you. You can go back and forth on that and give different opinions and shit. But we're gonna talk about him getting knocked out in the first round. I can't even.
Okay, Ghost. He said Mason puts KEYSHAWN and Tito to sleep. Okay, I like that dude, man. I'm telling you, he gonna be one. He's one of them ones. Him and them brothers that he got. Dudes could fight.
You gotta understand, bro. You gotta catch him before he turned 22, 23, bro. Cause he looking like this at 18 years old. Can you imagine at 23, 24 years old? Like, bro, they better catch him now. Somebody better go ahead and get in the ring with him now and put that on their resume while they got a chance, bro.
Telling you. All that trying to let it build shit, you're gonna be building to get your ass whooped later. That's all that let it build. Some of y'all better start taking these chances now. Mason made 130 though.
Mason gonna end up at 135, Ash.
He already there.
He there now.
Yeah, he at 135. with this, looking with baby Terrence Crawford with the same exact height and the same exact reach. He there. He gonna move up just like Crawford moved up, bro. He gonna get better and better.
He look like Terrence Crawford look now.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like that right hook and that straight left hand, and he didn't even use distance in his. He got a killer jab, bro. He just got too aggressive when he caught that dude.
Nah, he ain't all that. My bad, Cal. My bad.
Nah, you good, bro. You good, bro. I was just saying on Abdullah Mason, bro, like if you seen him fight his other fights, he didn't even use his jab this fight. What happened was in the first round, when he caught that dude, that mean ass right uppercut, something clicked in him and he automatically got too goddamn aggressive for the whole fight. He could have made that fight way easier if he'd have just fought behind his jab like he normally do. But he got that dog in him, you know what I mean?
Ricky KEYSHAWN ain't all that, but he damn sure better than Mercado. That's how I was getting it. I don't believe KEYSHAWN be none of the top guys. I believe Rayo will be KEYSHAWN. I just don't think Mercado will. Most definitely think Rayo will.
Hey Anthony, I don't bet money either because people don't pay me money when they lose bets to me, but I bet you some push-ups though.
All right, T.
Yeah, my boy Keith there too.
Ricky Williams was good with it, bro.
Ricky!
KEYSHAWN is not all that. They on his ass. They on KEYSHAWN ass today.
Y'all know who Keith Hunter want. Y'all know who he want. Y'all be mad at Keith for calling that people though.
Yeah, he just posted again. I was gonna talk about that too, though.
Y'all let me leave y'all alone.
Y'all know who he talking about.
Y'all be mad at Keith for calling that people.
Rick was good with it, Rick.
His pamper changed.
See, he's going on Keith Hunter, and he got 35. Keith Hunter say he want Regis. It's just
that boy said he want Regis, Tank, Devin.
Yeah, Ash, you know that, right? You joking? You know Mason got brothers. The Mason brothers look like. Yeah, it's like 4 or 5 of them. I think I follow. I try to make sure I follow all. I be trying to stay in the loop.
Now I know I asked
as early as possible.
I got an interview in 1 minute.
So bad. I'm pretty sure that Mason fight is putting people there. Mason, yeah, you know it. You know it, Lady Do. Mason is a real deal.
Now he still can be Ghost.
31 in his last fight. Was he?
He still can be Ghost. Bro, y'all know how. Don't get me started, bro. That man got what he did was he got turned into a highly paid sparring partner. He never got his opportunity that he was promised he was gonna get. And don't get me to telling y'all why.
He got 135 up here, or somebody was 133 and a half. I think Mason was 135. Yeah.
O'Barrow looked like a cruiserweight right now, though.
Yeah, got him listed at lightweight. When I look at KEYSHAWN, he reminds me a little bit more technical sound version. The same amount of power as Keith, one-time Thurman. Oh yeah, I never heard that before.
I like that one, Ant.
Never heard that one before.
Not more technical though. I think Keith Thurman more technical.
Keith Hunter could have been.
He ain't got the movement Keith got though.
Yeah, I think Keith Thurman more technical. I like that comparison though, like the way they kind of fire their shit off. They kind of
don't. KEYSHAWN a little more, way more planted. I think.
He way more stationary with his shit. Step into you know what I'm saying? Keith Thurman though. Lateral move your ass to death and then just jump in with hot shit.
But when KEYSHAWN swing though, he do look like Keith Thurman. Like when they start punching each other, when they start letting their hands go, they do kind of look the same. When
what promoter is Tito with? Who Tito with, Ghost? I know Ghost now. So I'm a Ryo hater till he shows me something against these big draws or prospects. Ryo could fight, man. I think my biggest critique for him early is he throw everything hard to me, unless it's just me saying that.
Just do. That's why you my nigga, bro.
He throw
he used to box a lot more. I was saying he was the guy that's gonna be the comfort tape. You know, after a while. But I still think that, but he getting farther away from his natural boxing ability and he becoming more of a brawler. Yeah. And I don't like it. He losing more his natural, what he used to be. Yeah. He losing more.
That's that camp he fighting out of. He over there with Dave Benavidez picking up them taxes. He's throwing 100 punches.
I don't like it. I ain't gonna say he's regressing because he progressing for sure. But I think he relied more on his power when he used to actually jab, straight. Then he'll fight them motherfuckers. Now he comes straight in. You know what I'm saying? Just looking to knock you out. I don't like that. I don't like that. But that's gonna get you beat up by Tank. That shit ain't gonna beat Tank. That shit ain't gonna beat Tank.
No. Throwing all fastballs, he gonna
catch on to fight Rayo before he start before they start calling him Tank and shit.
He gonna catch on to that shit and light his ass up.
It ain't a fight at 135 they can do nothing with Tank, man.
Get that boy Rayo 2 years.
Like
he gonna sleep his ass, bro.
Get it right. How old Tank will be?
30. It'd be 30.
Get Rayo 4 years and holler at me.
Oh, so you trying to age Tank out?
We're Rayo, yeah. Before Rayo.
I see what you're saying.
Did he weighed in at 131 because ain't they got him listed at lightweight? The weights must be wrong because they got it at 135.
He probably made weight real easy, but yeah, he fight at lightweight, bro. His weight limit's been 135 his whole, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. That's what I just looked at. I see the weights they got.
He used to move his.
He about to be though. He ain't with no promoter. Skywalker was good with it, bro.
She said he weighed in at 131 is what I'm saying. He was naked his latest fight.
Saying he took stripped down some shit.
He used to move his head, man.
Because all Rayo care about is power.
Now, yeah.
And offense for right now. He ain't sound defensively because he don't care about it, because usually he in the ring, he the stronger guy. So he fight. That's how he fight. Like he know he punching harder.
You go watch some of his earlier fights, dude. He was setting niggas up. He was
seem like a little bit more, right? Yeah, seem like it. Word up.
He was setting this shit up way better. Now he just walking through niggas. I don't like that. They need to step up his. They need to get more to. He going far though. I know he always been with David them, right? But I feel like when he was younger, he was more. When he was fucking with the Team USA and shit. He ain't never go. He went pro. He ain't try to go to it. He went pro.
It's like when the knockouts happen, they just fall in love with him. They start falling in love with him more and more as they get them highlight reel knockouts. So they just, then I think they start to establish like bad habits.
He literally becoming Dave Benavidez, and I don't like that shit.
Because you having success just powering through everybody, you forget that you still can box, and it's going to be people that you can't do that with, and you're going to have to box more and do everything hard like that.
Y'all both right, bro. I think the overall, the main issue with that style that he fighting in now is that when you that aggressive offensively, you gonna run into somebody that got enough crack, they got some cold ass timing, they can counter punch their ass off, and they gonna catch you with some hot shit, bro. Mm-hmm. And that's gonna be the issue for him, is running into these fighters that they like, oh, you like to throw a lot of punches and hit you with some shit in between you got. and mess you up, bro. That's gonna be it.
Facts.
Yeah, as I'm trying to get my guy a win, I ain't trying to get his shit taken out because if Tank fight him tomorrow, but he gonna send my nigga head through the moon. Gonna send this shit through the moon.
Man, he gonna fight him tomorrow, yesterday, 3 years. If Tank is still relatively in his prime, your boy going to sleep.
When my boy hit 28, we ready, dog. We ready. We gonna be
all right. And so when he 28, Tank gonna be like 33, 34. He's still gonna fuck him up.
Yep.
Still gonna get him.
That's how I'm be.
You got your boy sounding like Virgil Ortiz. We want the fight.
No, my boy go beat up KEYSHAWN. He go beat up Mercado. We on Mercado head now. He go beat up KEYSHAWN. He go beat up Mercado. David go leave. Shout out David Haney. He go leave. Lomachenko go get his ass whooped eventually.
See, and Benavidez mix. Rayo. Y'all see that, y'all? Rayo being a mixture of Garcia and Benavidez.
I don't know. His hand, like
his
hand speed is good, but Benavidez got special. I don't know, bro. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Benavidez in there. The Rayo.
I can't take a mixture of Ryan and Benavidez, because if you told me Ryan Garcia and Valenzuela was announced tomorrow, I'd probably pick Valenzuela, bro. So why would I say he a mix of a fighter that I think he can beat their ass?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
I think Rayo a mix of motherfucking attitude and power. Goddamn it.
Hey, you briefly mentioned Devin Haney. T. I'm gonna make you vote against Devin Haney this Thursday, bro. I'm gonna have you on team. I'm gonna have you on team.
I'm biased. I'm gonna vote for you and him because I'm biased already. So I'm just gonna put
you ain't fake. You gonna be like, man, god damn, man.
KO. I'm gonna judge the round thoroughly, KO, and then I'm gonna vote for the other person anyway because I'm biased.
Why would you do that, bro? Not fake. You real. Hey, man.
I got 2 pages, KO.
Oh, man.
Golly, that's shady. I'm glad your ass ain't the official judge. Shit.
I already did that, KO. Too late.
So you coming just to vote against that?
That's the only day that
No, don't do that. Go if Smoke lays down for the argument.
That's the only day I didn't vote twice. KO was that day because I was live and I couldn't vote twice.
Oh, and when is that? That's what, Thursday knockout?
Yeah, I got 2 debates going on Thursday, bro. I'm going against 2 separate people.
Truthfully, I only voted twice for different coach. I swear to God.
And then Wednesday is the Adrian Broner debate. I had OTB judging the Adrian Broner debate, but I thought about it. I was like, nah, I'm gonna let Crush do it because Crush
ignoring Ashley right now.
Yeah, Crush asked first, but then OTB he gonna automatically vote for Adrian Broner, so I can't have him up there trying to vote.
60. Yeah, that's possible. Ryo being at 160.
Already Ghost. That's what I'm talking about.
Anyone but Andre.
Go get up the nigga. He 5'10" too. Venezuela 5'10".
Yeah, Venezuela tall as shit, bro. I was looking.
He said he 5'10".
I was looking at him for something. I forgot, but I was just in his box rec earlier today studying for something. I forgot what it was, but I was just looking at him.
Davis stand next to each other. It ain't that big of a gap. It ain't a huge that's how I said that man kind of tall fool. He kind of he had Benavidez shoulder like he probably only a hand length away from you know what I'm saying Benavidez. I said that man kind of tall nigga. And I went to Goop the nigga 5'10". He looked up Benavidez what 6 foot 6'1".
6'1", I think.
Something like that. So yeah.
Yeah,
he pretty big. I can see him getting 154 easy. I can see him. I can see him comfortably fighting at 154 and being a problem. I can see him being a problem at 154.
Oh shit, my bro Scales, my bad. Scales, you still in his scales.
They might start punching on him. Be real, they might start punching on him at 160.
Say, bro, them box rec heights though, bro. Them how be like the
Ghost and Ghost. To be real with you, Ghost, I was Ghost say 5'11", but I said 5'10" because his box rec say 5'10".
Them box rec though, bro. They be acting like them media pamphlets for the basketball team and shit. Be saying the motherfucker be like 6 feet tall, dude. Really be like 5'8" or some shit, bro. They be lying like a motherfucker on them box recs, bro.
Now Ryo pretty tall though. I see him stand next to David, and I was like, God damn, fool! I thought he was like 5'8" or 5'7" or something. That nigga, he got some height on him because he wasn't that much shorter than David. Him and he taller than Jose for sure, and he ain't that much shorter than David.
My boy Monzano just trying to give away money. He said he got Navarrete over Stevenson, over Shakur.
Stevenson, who?
Say, fight.
Jackson, you play for the Rams, running back.
That fight happened, bro. Hey man, I'll bet you however many push-ups you want to bet.
Salute, Queen.
We'll get your ass in shape real quick, bro.
Man.
Navarrete got a puncher's chance. That's it. And if he do get the knockout, he won't be winning a second of that fight until he actually hurts Shakur. He has no shot to outbox that man, bro.
Y'all won't see Shakur. Y'all won't see Shakur smile. I won't see Shakur Stevenson smile. Give him the Navarrete fight.
Yes, sir.
I bet you be smiling the whole fight, punching.
And guess what? What they gonna be surprised at? Shakur gonna start walking him down.
Facts.
Shakur gonna start walking him down in the middle of the fight.
Like I said, my
girl
gonna walk down Marshall in 2 weeks. Watch.
You come in that bitch against him, all that out of position shit you do, all that lunging in with uppercuts and shit. You try that shit if you want to. Good luck with that shit, bro.
David probably was playing with him. He probably playing with him.
Johnny Q was good with it, bro.
My David fired off on Ryo ass a couple times. He can put Ryo ass in the hospital. And I don't even like David.
Yeah, like when Jerry B. Baby Anderson was sparring with Shakur, like, like,
come on, you know he was.
come on, dog.
Imagine if Big Baby got mad just all of a sudden.
I nigga, I told you not to hit me there.
Oh, shit.
30 seconds just got
Y'all see FA about to whoop the nigga in the crowd, but he second guessed it.
No, I ain't see that. But
Bro, I
FA
was so scared for dude life, bro. He was in street clothes. It's one thing to say he was in street clothes though, bro. He was about to walk off. He turned around. At that moment, my heart said, and then he walked off. I said, bro, you almost died, bro. Imagine FA a jogger getting angry with you.
Yeah, he huge, bro. He huge and he's strong and he know how to punch.
And he athletic. He probably gonna catch your ass if you run.
Mm-hmm.
Dog, that man a regular person. He said,
BP was good, bro.
Oh, he finna get on that man there.
Man. He said closer in weight. He's saying Raya was on Benavidez's ass and sparring. That's crazy. Like how many rounds you going?
It's one thing having a regular big nigga mad at you. Big ass boxer mad at you.
Ghost, I can't answer that question, bro. I ain't did no studying yet, so I don't want to say nothing and be held to it, bro. But you know, I'm gonna do the prediction the week of the fight, and I'll let you know.
Mm-hmm. Appreciate you, Johnny. I give out a solid 6 rounds or whatever is 8-0 or whatever his name is. Adios.
Anthony, I had this question before, bro. Like Jared Anderson and Jogba ain't gonna fight because they both working with Kate Karoma right now. If one of them decides to start working with Kate Karoma, then maybe, but they basically in the same camp right now. Karoma was Jared Anderson's second in the corner of his last fight, but Kate Karoma was actually F.A. Jogba's lead trainer for his fight. You know?
Anthony, I got another fight for you, Anthony. F.A. Jogba versus Stephen Shaw. Jared Anderson versus Johnny Rice.
Oh, I know you messing with Johnny Rice, T. Yeah.
I just want my guy to get a check. I fuck with Johnny.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's bad.
Ron Anderson can fight next up, but Bob won't do it.
Yeah, that's a good one.
They sleep, but it's not. I think they sleep on Anderson, man. I was hearing a lot of. That's why I kind of got to this Tito guy too, because if y'all could say with them 6 fights, I just pulled up that box rack or 7 now that he got. Y'all could say he on pace with Tank, Haney, and Ryan. Big Baby had 12 fights. His last 4 is right. Look like quality opponents. I'm like, so
who's Steven on Anderson though, bro? Oh, he got shot. He got Steven Big Shot Shaw over Anderson. Nah.
And to be real with you, I know who Mercado is. We had these conversations. I know who he is. I was just joning on him.
I got Shaw over Anderson any day. If Shaw loses to Anderson, I would never speak to a boxer ever again.
Don't do that shit.
Telling you, man, Anderson, I think he's sneakily good, bro. Maybe that's just me. I don't know. He's Peter. He's sneakily good, and he's 22 years old, man.
Man, look, I take it a step further. Ain't no sneaky about it. That man cold, bro. Number one, I didn't like how he came out in the fight. I think the ring walk, the arrogance, I think that bled over into his performance. I want him to get more serious. But as far as like talent, bro, like it's not even close. You know what I mean? Like Stephen Shaw is older, and if he was gonna be something, man, he'd have done it by now. Everything that you like about Stephen Shaw, Jared Anderson is more of it. So you like that Stephen Shaw can move and he's athletic. Well, Jared Anderson moves better and is more athletic. You like that he got good boxing skills. Well, Jared Anderson got better boxing skills. Like I think Jared Anderson will walk through him, bro. He'll do that dude bad, man.
I think, boom, gun in my head, boom, Jared Anderson. But I think Shaw is the kind of fighter who could beat Jared, especially when Shaw get to swinging. If he could hurt him, like he could stun him, not knock him, he ain't got to knock him out, right? But if he could stun him, make him feel him, it'll be a long night for Jared because Shaw is real patient. And you know what beats speed and athleticism, KO? Timing. He got great timing. You know what I mean? He a grandson boxer, he a daddy. You know, his dad a boxer, his granddad a boxer, you know what I mean? He a grandson baby. You know what I mean? Like that boy got excellent time. He got uncanny boxing IQ type deal. You know what I mean? He ain't go. It was one fight, bro. He could have knocked the nigga out like in the 3rd round, bro. But he went all fucking 10 for no reason. And ended up stopping.
Derek Chisora.
You know what I mean? He ended up stopping, but he was so safe, bro. He You know what I mean? He made that shit boring. Then when as soon as he said, "Okay, I'm finna turn it on," he turned it on and stopped the man. As soon as
look, I ain't picking nobody that went to distance with Joey JuJueco to beat no goddamn Jared Anderson, bro. I just can't do it, bro.
What I was saying, he go to
Frank Martin, the real deal.
He's so calculated. You know what I mean? I think, you know, gun in my head, right? Big Baby, right? But I think if he able to make Big Baby miss, like I think he'll be able to do. I think he go frustrate him. He's gonna get interesting, bro.
That man almost went the distance with Joey JuJueco, and he didn't look good in that fight.
Stephen Shaw, bro, Buddy Shaw. Them folks, he do this. He was born in this shit, man. Like
It's cool. It's cool.
I'm talking about them fighting next too. Like right now, I think he could beat him. I think he got a good chance to beat him right now. I think they fight about 55-45. Big Baby. You know what I mean?
Jared Anderson mean, bro.
He is mean. I just seen him get punched in the face by this dude too many times last Saturday.
That was
Frank
more
Martin,
him
sadly.
I did though. I ain't like it. I wanted him to win. I ain't like it. I'm like, bro, why you? I'm like,
why you doing it? Yeah. But once he turned up on him, he saw how that shit was over.
I'm gonna say it to you, KO, because I've been saying it everywhere, right? I want somebody to give me some kickback on it. I ain't got no kickback yet. You remember on that break, right? When Jerry slipped them one in on the dude.
Yeah.
What I saw that dude fighting a whole lot better before Jerry slipped one in, and then he went the same after that. What you think?
Yeah, he caught him after the clinch, and the ref got mad and told, "Hey man, listen." He was fighting good.
It hurt dude, and
he hurt him.
Down. At first, he was kind of on Jerry's tail, and then he slipped one in on him, and then they started back, and Jerry knocked him out. I think that slip was what did it. What you think?
Probably, yeah. I mean, probably we'll never know because he did start.
After that, though, go back before the match.
Also after that, what also happened right when that happened, Jerry started going to the body too. So I don't know if it was the body work or if it was that slip punch. You know what I mean? Like
his intensity. It was only 2 rounds, right? So we could watch it. It was like just look at his intensity before that and after the slip. The jump, bro. I don't want to call it.
Yeah. We're talking that little short. The ref act like he won't come break him. The ref said break, but like on some Earl Spence shit, he didn't come. And so the dude let his guard down and just slipped the right hand on his head. Yeah.
Real quick, boom, right across the chin. And he want the same.
Look at Ghost talking about some cheap shot. That's on the ref, bro.
I ain't gonna call it a cheap shot, but he slipped that jump in on him.
I guess Richard Torres should have stopped punching too, huh, Ghost? I guess he should have stopped punching.
He did hit him with one too.
Man, he cleaned him all the way up, boy. My mop, man.
It was some people just doing my chat that was mad at Richard Torres. I'm like, bro, you got Richard Torres is trained. He's trained to fight, bro. To the whistle or to the bell or to the ref say stop.
I agree.
The ref saw that the dude that just got knocked down and he was already hurt. So your ass should have been right there because you knew you was dealing with a hurt fighter. You should have been right there ready to, you know what I'm saying, break that shit up. But he all the way across
himself at all times. So I can't even blame Big Baby. You know what I mean? Because I ain't gonna lie, nigga, when you fight, your punches is on the string sometimes. Some people might only throw a jab to get the right off. You know what I mean? Some people punches really do be on the string. You know what I'm saying? Some people don't even have jabs. They just throw their bitch to shoot to gain straight to shoot their right. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So I really can't be like, yeah, it wasn't the Chiefs to me. Dude he got too comfortable in the fucking fight. You know what I mean? And
bro, like if the ref ain't there yet or the ref don't come, that's on you, bro. Like that's on you.
Think they changed it though, because he had way more intensity before. He was getting knocked out either way. I think he was gonna lose anyway, of course. Yeah. Right? But
I won't argue that. I'm just arguing against the cheap shot. Like that ain't no cheap shot, bro. Like at the end of the day, it's protect yourself at all times. The ref ain't there yet. Until the ref get there, bro. If I'm in a fight, bro. Until the ref get there, nigga, you gonna have to pull me off of this dude. Until I feel you pull me off of him. Until I feel you on my shoulder talking about nah, break, stop, action over. Shit, I'm going, bro. I'm not gonna stop. Like okay, the ref is coming. Let me stop right quick. Nah, that's how you get your ass caught, bro. And he got his ass caught because he let his guard down. There ain't no cheap shot because Guess what? If he hit Jerry Big Baby Anderson with that shit, guess who fought that would have been? That would have been Anderson shit. That's just smart fighting. Ref ain't here yet.
It's like Earl said, that was my fault.
In your ass, bro.
I lost focus. That was my fault. Just like Earl said. Earl said it was his fault. He lost. He could have got his ass. Nah, he was supposed. He damn near did. No, he didn't. But you know what I mean. You know what I'm saying. But yeah, he could have.
So you got Shaw knocking Big Baby out, huh? Shaw stops
anyway. Like that. You know, they ain't 150 pounds. Them niggas is 250. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
One cheap shot from nigga 250, your ass is damn near gonna die.
250 with technique and athleticism.
He hit that mind so quick, boom, real quick. Just
short, man, short ass shot, compact and damaging. The motherfuckers talking about he took a dive and shit, man. Yeah, he dove to the mat, he canvas.
Hold on, who took a dive?
Yeah,
that's why I'm telling you. I don't like take everything to heart, but yeah, some of the shit I heard, people feel like Anderson is overrated. I heard he's sloppy. He hit too much.
He died, then he drowned. That's what happened.
You know what I'm saying? Then dude took a dive, or he could have got up. He just didn't. I said, man, I ain't see it. I seen a dude that got hit with a short, sharp, compact shot. And he damn near had an out of body experience as he laid there thinking about life as a fighter on his back.
His fight, that's crazy. That this is the fight that people are saying stuff like that. Just simply out of the strength of his fight against that awkward ass former football player. That was a tougher fight. The fight where it almost went to distance. And he finally got the stoppage towards the end of the fight. The dude was an African dude. I forget his name. Bald-headed dude or whatever. This fight, he got hit a couple times. It's boxing, bro. It's boxing. People gonna get hit, and he was in there with a guy that didn't come to lay down. So
that's what I be saying, bro. When somebody's fighting back, you're gonna get hit.
If that's the case, did Devin Haney get exposed against JoJo Diaz?
You could. Right? You could get, and I get on them about that too. You could get hit right. You can get hit like in the motion, right? But don't keep getting hit by the same shit.
Punch over and over,
over and over. Like that's a lack, and you've been able to recognize. So you can't recognize something. But Big Baby could, maybe I don't know, bro. It's that shot for me, bro. I give him, bro. I really feel like I don't know, bro. Dude was way more intense before that shot, bro. Like it was tight, bro. He was hitting him with everything, and then the ref said break, and he snuck one, and I think that was it.
Mm-hmm.
That was it, bro.
Man, I agree and disagree with Ghost at the same time, saying Haney overrated. He not
talking about Johnny Langston, ain't you? When Anderson fought the African looking kid.
Ghost say?
I think that was him. Johnny.
I tell you his name, dude. I look it up. I remember who it was, bro, because he beat an Olympian after that. Like he upset a Olympian, that African dude. He upset the Olympian that they got from Italy or whatever. But his name is Kingsley eBay. Kingsley eBay, dude. It was in the beginning February of 2021. He fought him, bro.
Yeah, you're right.
He didn't look that good. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But that's the worst I ever seen him look, and he still did pretty good in that fight. So,
yeah, I just think he's more solid than some people give him credit, man. All this overhyped stuff. Is he overrated, this and that? I'm like, he's 22 with 12 fights. Overrated how?
Overrated. Yeah.
The hell?
I mean,
he gets hit.
He the best heavyweight prospect by far, bro. So how can you say he the best heavyweight prospect and it's not close?
I get what Duke, bro. He ain't even got enough fights to be overrated. Like,
yeah,
he get shit, yo. He really a big baby out there, stretching shit too, and skilled like a motherfucker. Athletic. I like his rhythm. I like his flow that he fight with to be a heavyweight. He ain't stiff in there. None of that shit. I like Big Baby, man. And he'll drill your shit. When he land, he gonna fuck you up. So, man, I think he got it. And again, you got to think he gonna just keep improving because he gonna put the work in. That's another part of it. It ain't just he ain't gonna bank on just being good without actually putting the fucking work in.
Yeah, man. How y'all feel about Devin Haney in the pound for pound list, man?
They took him off, didn't they?
I think considering how it's been ranked by them historically, he most definitely should be on there. But me knowing
Who
how
said he ain't pound for pound?
me knowing how that shit work, I'm not surprised. Charlo ain't pound for pound either. You know what I mean? So
he Charlo on the ring list.
Of course, yeah. I'm talking about all of them. They should be on all of them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, facts, bro.
But,
I mean, it just depends on how you do
He not been on the ring pound for pound a long time ago. This shit crazy though. Like he been not on there. I was like, Charlo not on ESPN and Devin not on ring, but they both the ring champion and they both undisputed. And you had both of them 9 and 10 type shit.
Yeah, I'm with that, bro. Like for me, like Devin Haney is like number 13 on my list, but I only do my list off the skill. And I don't believe he's a top 10 fighter from a skill perspective. But if you do your list how they doing theirs, he's the only undisputed champion that didn't lose his belt in the ring that's not on the list. Josh Taylor's on their list. Canelo's on their list. Usyk's on their list. Terrence Crawford's on their list. Jamel Charlo's on their list. Devin Haney, the only undisputed champion, that's not on their list, bro. So it's crazy. You know what I mean? Like, if you do your list like them, based on accolades and accomplishments and shit, he should most definitely be on the pound for pound list. If you got some other criteria, then I totally understand that because I got a criteria and he ain't on my list, bro, based on the criteria that I use. So, but based on how they do their shit, like he should be on that list, bro. He got a gripe for that shit for sure.
Yeah. I got Giovanni, 24-year-old Cuban. Does everything Anderson do and just as athletic. I still ain't looked that guy up. The hair was good. You know what you talking about, Giovanni guy? Devin Haney.
No, I gotta check him out, bro. I gotta check him out.
Don't belong in the pound for pound. George on the pound.
Because man, by what they've been doing, he gotta be in there. You got a guy in there, right? Lomachenko, who lost to a guy that Devin beat. So if Lomachenko is in there, Devin gotta be higher than Lomachenko, right? You got watch this. Did y'all peep this? They didn't even put.
We talk sports.
They didn't even put. And watch this. People go say, "Oh, you a Wilder fan?" Watch this. They didn't even put fucking AJ or Wilder in the pound for pound for years. As soon as they get beat, who in the pound for pound? The motherfuckers that beat him. So damn right, Devin Haney should be in the pound for pound because he beat the motherfucker that beat Loma. And since y'all like beating people, putting people who beat people in there, Fury and Usyk, which y'all didn't put AJ and Wilder in there, that's a different story. Hell yeah, Devin Haney should be in there.
Yeah. After getting our box the whole fight, if he don't learn a good shot on Shakur, yeah, man. He said with a full training camp, he beat Shakur easier than he beat Colbert. I said, hold on. We got to pause, stop. Time out.
They put Tyson Fury in Usyk. Reason they put Fury and Usyk in there is so they don't have to put niggas like Jamel and Devin Haney in there now. Wilder and AJ wasn't in no pound for pound. Tell me when you seen AJ and Wilder in pound for pound. You didn't see it. So how the fuck the niggas that beat them get in there? Make it make sense to me.
Crazy, bro.
Take Loma ass out of there.
Take Loma ass out of there. Damn, dog. That's the answer, dude.
I always said this, yo. Imagine giving Devin Haney records to Loma and Dev switching records.
The Loma hate, bro. Loma hate.
Bro, it's this real.
Imagine it though. Imagine giving Dev the too long.
I'm getting in character for Thursday, bro. I'm just getting in character.
Okay. This is warranted though. This conversation about Loma is warranted.
Can never was under.
He said stop the Loma hate, bro.
Yeah, stop the Loma hate, bro.
I always said that. Imagine swapping their records, man, and him having 2 losses before 20 wins. They kill him.
Accomplishments goes accolades, bro.
He wouldn't even be in a conversation. They'd be like, "What? Pound for pound." Boy, all they'd be saying is he lost twice. That's the only fucking thing they'd be saying. He ain't even got 20 fights and he lost twice. That's the shit I'd be saying about Loma. I said that.
I mean, Mario Barrios could be eligible for the pound for pound thing, right? Why Barrios ain't there? He lost to better people than Loma.
It's on, but it's George undisputed.
He lost to better people than Loma. Fuck it. Put Mario Barrios in the pound for pound.
Now, his only loss was Steve Thurman and fucking Tank Davis.
Let's throw Danny Jacobs in there. He ain't lost to nothing but top 5 ranked fighters. Let's throw Danny Jacobs in the pound. He been a champion too. Let's throw Danny Jacobs. So we just put niggas in there, right?
Yeah. And Dev is truly undisputed. Cam wasn't. So yeah, George Kambosos was never undisputed.
Just throw niggas in there.
Dipshit. He gonna be so irrelevant after this loss. He take this second loss, talking about retiring. I bet.
Bro, how is Loma on there, right? Since Ash just came in bid, how the fuck Loma on there and Tank back? Tank has no losses. None.
Yeah. T.O. George was never.
And one common opponent they got, Tank murked his ass. Did him greasy.
So I ain't undisputed.
Loma, if Loma in that pound for pound, then it's an argument for a lot of motherfuckers in there. So
facts.
How the fuck Loma in there, but Stephen Fulton not in there, or MJ Akmadali?
Let's do it. Has Loma in there and Jamal Charlo not in there. If Loma up there, Jamal should be up there. 2 divisions, fucking he never lost either.
Loma in there. What the hell is Jesse Van Rodriguez?
Put him in there too. Matter of fact, make them fight each other. I got Jesse.
I want to say this. Tank got the best resume at 35. I don't care what nobody say. I think Tank got the best resume at 35.
Whoever that is speaking all facts.
I simply say this: until y'all could give me 3 people off any of these other dudes' resumes that's better than Pedraza, Santa Cruz, and Barrios, and I don't even think that's that hard. For if y'all that confident, y'all gonna name like one person, 2.
Loma had the franchise ghost.
You can't name 3, yo. You just can't. So when they be going, and again, that just was making my point when I did that live a while back saying Tank is the bar. Do you see how y'all only make my point? Because when you bring up 35, the first name y'all shoot out there is Tank and who he fought. Then I'm trying to tell y'all, is he the only fighter at 35, or is it the rest of these motherfuckers ain't fought nobody either?
Devin the only person that had the WBC.
You got a better resume, G. I told you, name me 3. Name me 3 people on any of these dudes' resumes that's better than Pedraza. He ain't look his best, and he still gave a good fight this past weekend. But I still think that version of Pedraza Tank fought would have beat several of these dudes right now, giving them hell, if anything. So, and you got Santa Cruz more accomplished than most of the other motherfuckers that anybody else fought too. And then again, they don't give him no credit for Barrios, which is mind-blowing to me. But y'all getting there with that big, tall, long motherfucker. Guarantee you, with none of them dudes, he would not be no easy win for nobody at 35. None of them other dudes.
I'm going to let go of the super belt.
Loma included.
I'm going to let go of the super belt. Loma most definitely let go of the super belt.
He was good, bro.
Stop making us use content for KO.
Oh, yeah. Oh yeah, y'all doing the
y'all good. That's why I ain't saying nothing.
Yeah, Loma.
I ain't nobody say my argument yet, so I got
different weight class. He let go of that junk go. He let that junk go.
Franchise belt.
Devin was his mandatory, fam. Sorry, fam.
WBC Reggie National Vegas.
You mean his mandatory? Are you sure?
Recently returned the ring belt. Yeah, I think he's still undisputed though, right? I don't think you need that ring belt to be undisputed, dude.
He just said he wasn't gonna take it to the ring or something. He mad.
My thing is, fam, if Loma could have took that belt into that TO fight, fam, he would have. It's the reason they had to give him something, fam. Right? Because why not just fight TO for undisputed? Why even have a French? Why even have to do that?
I can explain it to you so easily, brother. Do it, but the ops might be listening. They might be listening and not commenting.
Don't worry. When you do it officially, I'm tuning in. I already know how you gonna cook on it.
Go, man. Devin to still be a nobody slick if Loma had a judge.
I'm saying, Ash, they don't. I think they just be mad. I don't know. I think they mad. I say this before they mad because they know 9 times out of 10, probably 10 times out of 10, your favorite fighter getting there with Tank, it's gonna be a fucking NyQuil nap. And y'all know it, yo. It's okay, man. It's okay. Your favorite fight. When it's time for your favorite fighter to take his nap, trust me, he gonna get one. He gonna get one. He
All
damn
that
sure.
this they be talking with and shit. All of a sudden, man, when the fight get in there, oh man, it's a 50-50 fight, man. You know, you gotta respect Tank, you gotta watch you up.
Yeah, right. Now the
Man,
pressure, you start
right
feeling.
now, man, they'll outbox Tank easy, man. Man, Tank won't win around off of Devin, man. Man, look, man.
See what Rolly was doing?
You see what Rolly was doing, man?
Uh-huh.
All right, then let the fight get announced, man. Look.
Rolly ain't even hit that, man.
Now the opponents will go.
Real. Rolly landed 17 punches in a 6-round fight.
Yeah, I think Loma do better against the guys that are smaller in size too. For me, he just look completely dominant when dudes is his size or look a little smaller, whatever the case. It's just not that big. Period. He just do that.
Devin Haney, the only person that had the WBC Super and franchise belt.
He brought down. I always wondered if he would have fought Rigo and not had to bring him up like that, how the fight would have played out. I hated the way that fight played out. Man, I hated that shit.
Only person I see being Tank is Earl Spence.
All I'm saying is, for me, I'm gonna keep on saying it. Y'all know how I go when it comes to Tank. For me, I feel like if you're telling me that you feel like a fighter do this X, Y, and Z better than him, cool. If you could explain it and it makes sense, all right, whatever. But what I am saying is, skill for skill, he can compete with anybody in any weight class he's gonna be in. He's gonna be able to compete skill for skill. And we all know that deciding factor, those dudes that y'all think can box a little bit better or move a little bit better, that's not going to be the deciding factor. Skill for skill, is that gap is not wide enough. But when we talking about somebody going to sleep, then we talking about a gap. So you got to think about that. You got to be able to outbox him and not get punched in your shit. You know what I'm saying? He don't need 10 rounds of punishment to get you out. You know what I'm saying? Like, he don't need to be you get what I'm saying? He don't need to do that to you. A couple of them shits feel like a whole lot, and he know that.
Bruh. The thing with Tank is, bro, like, he boxed so good, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And the other issue is the only time he ain't got a knockout since he really been known is when he had to punch down at an opponent. And East Will Cruz and hit him on the goddamn head. All these dudes, they get hit on the button because he punching up at them. That's a huge difference. He punching up at these dudes. So until you can show me somebody that's gonna take his punches when he punching up at you, I just don't believe that shit, bro. Because he's so explosive and so skilled. Ain't nobody good enough that I think in the fucking lightweight division. Ain't no fucking Floyd Mayweather's or Pernell Whitaker's down out that bitch right now. So you gonna get hit. You gonna get hit. You ain't finna just get in the ring and not get hit by that man, bro. Like the shit just, it's crazy to me how people think the gap is so wide. Like, it's very simple, bro. And I say this all the time. It's a very, very easy breakdown without getting into it with everybody. Jojo Diaz caught Devin Haney with multiple left hands. Jojo Diaz does not have the feet. He does not have the explosiveness. He is not as creative, and he is not as fast as Tank Davis. So if Jojo Diaz can hit him with left hands, explain to me why Tank won't be able to. He will, bro. Except for when that Tank shit gonna hurt.
Yes, though.
That's true.
That's not bullshit.
That's true.
Nah, yeah, ain't nobody beating Tank down there. Ain't nobody beating Tank down,
bro.
I just don't think he got the firepower to keep Tank.
Ain't nobody beating Tank from 140 down, to be real.
And Devin Haney ain't shown me no fight where he
was guys at 140 that give him a
defensive wizard and didn't get hit. That's what I be saying to people. Even if he's winning decisively, I get that. Just watch the rounds more closely. Not some defensive wizard that don't get hit. Like, he's not, and he's gonna get hit. And again, if I seen JoJo, I know those are different fighters. I get that, but he was down there walking in with no jab, clipping him, and I believe what was his left hooks over and over.
Yeah, left straights and looping left hands. Tank's
side do Devin Haney lean over defensively? What side do Devin Haney be leaning to defensively in fights? A lot. What side do he got a habit of? Like, I know I couldn't have been the only one that picked up on it. that side is Tank left hand, ain't it? So you won't think he could fuck around running to unless he gonna switch that up. That is a bad habit of his. I fucking went back, watched it over and over. I even seen a fucking collage put together showing me some shit that I ain't never caught just watching the fight, and it made me go back and watch some shit, and I found that to be one of his habits. It's not something he did in 1 or 2 fights. That's something that he do defensively. That's why I say he's good defensively. Don't get it wrong, but he get hit and he makes mistakes often enough to get clipped. So that if you think he's gonna have to be perfect for 12 rounds, he's not gonna be. Because even in the fights that he win, even if it's a 12 zip, he ain't. It's perfect in totality. You like, yeah, you got the rounds and 12 zip, yeah, you were perfect, but were you actually perfect inside of those 3 minutes? No, and it's okay. Ain't none of the fighters perfect, but again, when it comes to Devin Haney, you get hit often enough for me to know that Tank will be able to hit you, man. Like you're just not going to all of a sudden be able to stay on the outside. You're just going to throw a whole bunch of jabs all night. If you think that's all that's going to take to beat Tank, you already sleep. You sleep and somebody need to wake you up. I'm telling you, because that's not going to be. He's going to have to go way further in his tool bag than what he did for Cambosis, man. I'm telling you, that shit would not work. It worked for who it worked against. That ain't Tank. Try to be cute and want to be on the outside, and he gonna find his way in, close the gap, and sleep is gonna be on the menu immediate.
And then the issue is if he don't respect your power, bro, he's walking through you. He's coming to you. He will let you jab him just to fire off on your ass, bro. And then if you ain't got the power, that means you're gonna be on your back foot the whole goddamn fight. And so late in the fight where his power carry for all 12 rounds and your ass getting tired because you've been on your back foot the whole goddamn fight. All right.
And getting hit and being mentally pressured, you know, that's fatiguing too. I heard it from the best of the fighters. You got to do, you understand the threat that's in there. And he going to make sure you feel him in there and you going to realize the threat. It's going to mentally wear on you and he's going to be able to have success. And you're going to naturally slow down just enough. You're going to probably do some shit. You're going to develop a pattern. Fighters are creatures of habit, and Tank is one of the best at catching on to fucking habits, especially bad habits, man. I'm telling you, and I seen that bending over to the right shit. That shit is wild, man. I'm sorry. I seen him do it too much. That shit will not end well. Yeah, if you run into a fucking punch of any sort, leaning over that way, the fight is going to be over. Ain't going to be no need for a count. I could guarantee you that. I don't even, you know what? I don't even think it's 50-50 no more. I'm tired of this, man. I don't. Because where people feel like he's so much more skilled, I just don't see that. I don't fucking see it. And I don't have the numbers off the top of my head, but the last time I checked, it wasn't that far apart. So that's why I'm saying this whole like fantasy
but
that he's boxing too much better than him is what's gonna get him put to fucking sleep, because he might think that shit too. You can't. I ain't seen it, bro. Show me you could box so much better than him. Just show me, and I'll shut the fuck up with no problem.
When you really break it down, what Just Do is talking about, I did this in my debate. They defense, the shit actually the same. Like Tank is just as good on defense as Devin is. It's actually
hard, bro. It's point blank period. He too hard. He too skilled. He got too much skill. Bro. He got too much skill to where it ain't just that he hit hard. Him hitting hard is just like a bat. It's just like a gift from God. Like he really skilled.
Y'all know I love Shakur, but that would be an extremely tough fight for both.
He could be a pillow puncher and still be a champion. The fact that dude hit hard is
that's an X factor. You're right. And the thing is too, bro, it's a lot of guys that hit hard. But bro, when Tank hurts you, you don't survive, bro. He's like the best finisher in the game. Like people talk a lot about Terrence Crawford, how he can finish opponents. People talk a lot about all these other fighters, bro. But when Tank hurts you, bro, you're not surviving, bro. Like it's over with, bro.
Yeah.
He really is that creative. He don't rush his work. He don't get all antsy. Once he gets you hurt, bro, he come in there for the kill, and it be a wrap more times than not. 9.5 times out of 10, so 95% of the time you get hurt, yeah, going to sleep, bro. And it can come from both sides. It can come from the right hand. It can come from the left hand. It can come from the body. It can be to your head. He's stopping shit, bro, when he hurts you.
Yeah. How he broke Barrios down. I was a big dude that was winning, undefeated. knocking people out at 140. He had way more knockouts than he did decisions at that weight. Oh, you see Tank get up in there with him. And I think I remember him saying he felt like Barrios hit harder. He thought he was a harder puncher than what he was. If he had realized that that wasn't the case, he probably would have pressed on the gas sooner and hurt him, got him out of there sooner. Look how he broke him down though. Look at the height difference, man. You talking about a dude 5'5" and a half with a dude that's 5'10", 5'10" and a half. Way a lot, the reach longer. Like you just look how he closed the gap on him and just managed to just break him down. This is what I'm saying. I don't think he get enough credit, man. Like you look how big. I don't care what nobody say. And this is what make this dude smart. Look how big Rolly was on fight night. It's not only I know everybody else had to see this shit. I know Tank was like, you know what? I know he realized early this dude is strong. I don't care if I don't like him. Now I mean I'm gonna be stupid and be like he can't punch. He understood they both can punch. But he understood what he do better, and he exploited what Rolly don't do as well as what he do. And then he waited for a pattern, timed him, and shut his lights out. And that shit, he just don't get enough credit. That patience and poise too. Like he not in the fact that he's not in a rush to me makes him so much more dangerous because he thinking in there. And when he finally get into any type of rhythm and he start to land and he start to become more early and often, good luck, bro. Good luck seeing the end of that fight.
Nah, he ain't no man. Tank ain't no mean no. Tank could be a pillow. If Tank lost all his power today, Tank could still maintain his oath because he boxed that good. He could lose all his power tomorrow. He can maintain his oath. You know what I mean? Most niggas can't do that. A lot of people.
40 years stack.
Yeah, that mini Wilder thing, like no disrespect to Deontay, bro, but all he got is a right hand. Tank, if Deontay Wilder fought anywhere close to Tank, Tyson Fury be dead right now. Like Tank is different, bro. Like Tank got power in both hands. Wilder might have more power in his right hand, but Tank can deliver it in so many different ways. He's just a better boxer, bro. He a better fighter than Wilder, bro. That shit, like it's not even, and I ain't trying to disrespect Deontay, but it's not even really close, bro, in terms of their skills and shit. Like Tank is a different animal, bro. They know what's up, bro. They know what's up. Like Devin talking all that, bro. I want to see how he talking when he get out that contract, bro.
I swear, yo, I'm telling y'all now, and just
other shit coming up, bro. Like
because of the way they handle that situation is the reason I want to see that fight as much as I want to do. Before, my mindset was like, I'm not in a rush, and that opportunity present itself, I want to see it for sure. But now it's like the way they handle it, and Tank get all the flack. I'm just like, now I'm looking at it like, fuck waiting for opportunity. Create the opportunity to make this shit happen now so we can stop going back and forth. Because respect to Devin Haney, a hell of a fighter. He's smart as hell.
You know what it is, just though, I don't want to speak for you. You know what it is, though? It's one thing to say you want the fight, but then just to try to paint the other person like they just ducking you and they don't want no smoke, when indeed your ass ain't even you wasn't even available for that shit that you was talking, bro. So that's the shit for me. Like dog, like it's one thing to want the fight. Like we mad props to you, bro. But what people don't understand, the point that I try to make to Devin Haney fans, bro, is he's undisputed. He's the youngest undisputed champion. He's the only lightweight undisputed champion, bro. Like he don't need no extra sauce that his pops and all y'all trying to like. He don't need all that extra sauce, bro. That's the shit that aggravate me. Like we don't need to start,
bro. I swear.
We need to start Davis ducking Devin Haney narratives when Devin Haney clearly got a rematch with Kambosos coming up. We don't need to do all of that, bro. That's the shit that gets me, dog. So like, I think what it is, like at the end of the day, if you really want to talk like that, bro, just get in the ring then, bro. Fuck all that extra shit. Get in the ring.
To be fair, Devin, though, Tank did say that he wanted to fight. Tank said that on
he said that on the last stand podcast.
Yeah, right? So he did. No, he did say that. So he
did say that. He said, "If you win, I'm gonna fight you next." And then after Devin Haney won, George Kambosos enacted his rematch clause, and Tank didn't say shit else because why I'm keep talking if your dude that just
Absolutely,
that you
bro.
beat that he with the
He
rematch
had
and
to
shit.
answer. He had to answer him, dog. All he did was answer him back. Now, Devin didn't say Tank was ducking him. That's what the people said. I mean, that's his fans said, which is what they go say. You know what I mean?
Nah,
Devin
man,
said,
Devin.
Tank, you know what
Like
I
if
mean?
anybody else manager, if
Devin
Leonard
ain't never
Ellerby,
come out and say Tank ducked me. He ain't never said that out his mouth.
I know that, but if Leonard Ellerby is if we get on the Tank for the shit that Leonard Ellerby say, because Leonard Ellerby is his promoter, Leonard Ellerby is his manager, or whatever, and we get on Tank for what Leonard Ellerby say, then Devin is responsible for the shit that Bill say. Devin is responsible for the narratives that Bill get out here pushing this shit, bro.
Man, Bill do be out here, man.
Yeah. So if Bill come out here on YouTube saying all that shit, well, we'll drop the belts. Where's Tank at? Ain't this what Tank said? Like he doing that shit? Then that's words from Devin too. Because we do Tank Davis the same way. When Leonard Ellerby say that bullshit about,
He did say that though. I mean, Tank did say that. Tank did say that though. But yeah, I know. I feel you. Yeah, if left hook, right hook, I feel you. Same shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Tomato, potato.
Yeah, I
feel. And that's all, man. I think we got a similar train of thought, Knockout, when it come to that. You don't have to over promote this dude and sell him no more. All right, we heard you the first 150 times you said you'll fight Tank. We get it. All right, we give you the credit for at least saying it, but now it's getting to the point where it's like, all right, man, you still saying this shit? Like, we heard you already. Do something about it now. You've been saying it. Like, I ain't seeing the action being put behind just saying it. So again, you don't have to over promote your son and keep convincing us that he's willing to fight this dude and then go in another direction or having shit already lined up. That shit is annoying because then you got people talking about Tank ducking. I don't want to hear this shit no more. I can't wait to see them fight. And I'm still like both of them, win, lose, or draw. But I'm starting to think it ain't 50-50 no more. I'm tired of it. I ain't straddling the fence. If I'm wrong, I've been wrong before. I was wrong about Beaver and Canelo. That's damn sure ain't going to be the last fight that I'm wrong about. If I'm wrong about it, so be it. But I don't think so. I think he's going to be on the menu that night. I do.
Let me get you and T. Let me get you and T ready right now. Here's what's going to happen. Now, we all heard Bob Arum say that if Devin wins and Loma wins, he wants to make the Loma versus Devin Haney fight next. That's what he said. We all heard him say that. I can all but guarantee you, when Devin beats Kambosos, there's gonna be a lot of Bill Haney interviews. It's gonna be a lot of Bill Haney interviews, and it's gonna be a lot of, man, we can do what we want. We ain't gotta fight Loma. We trying to fight Tank. He gonna be on the rise.
Knockout to that, right? To that though. Okay, to that right now. To that knockout, to that right. It's WBA, right? Tank is Devin Haney's mandatory. So he already been named the mandatory, so he ain't got to write it in and nothing like that. He already got his name on dotted line saying that he could push, this fight within this allotted time. So Tank could push that button anytime he want to. Tank really can push that button for his WBA mandatory. Now the thing is, he would have to take split money, but right with them two fighters, I'm pretty sure they go break them off 50-50. You know what I mean? Because they do adjusted, mandatory splits all the time. You know what I mean? So Tank really, Tank is the guy that hold the keys. Tank right now could say, "Yeah, I'm finna stop all this shit." He really could do that if he wanted to.
He wouldn't do that.
The thing is they go, are they with it? Is TMT or Leonard with it? That's the thing.
He ain't with it. Al Heyman ain't with it. Tank ain't with it because you risk the WBA saying, "Cool, we'll go ahead and mandate the fight 75-25 per split in favor of the champion." Why do that when you Tank Davis and you the pay-per-view star and you can just try to negotiate the fight and try to just make the fight?
Well, you can, but by that, then you will have to wait. But for Devin to say, let's fight, I mean, I don't see nothing wrong with that because Tank really could fight him. And yeah, I mean, I don't, bro.
But that's kind of like a bluff. It's almost like with your boy Jamal Charlo, right? When Munguia and them asked for some shit that they knew PBC wouldn't agree to, so they didn't really want the fight. Like Munguia asked, yo, let's let the zone go ahead and telecast it. It's the same thing with this. Devin Haney, Bob Arum, Bill Haney, they are smart enough to know that a 75-25 per split in favor of Devin Haney over Tank Davis is a non-negotiable. So when asking for that shit, or that's what it's gonna take to make the fight, I have to ask as a fan and as an analyst, do you really want the fight? Because you asking for some shit that anybody with a brain, anybody with common sense, know the other party not going to agree to. We all know that Tank is the one that's on pay-per-view. We all know that Tank is the one that generate more revenue. So if you want him to make the fight, and the way for him to make the fight is he got to activate a mandatory that's going to give him 75-25, then I got to ask Devin Haney and his team, do you really want the fight? Because you know goddamn well that the money say he the A side.
Tank Davis said, right, two things to that. If Tank Davis said, I'm gonna fight you after your next fight, and now whether it's 75-25, right? That is, you know, battle out, right? That is battle out. But we've seen them adjusted before. So, but let's throw that away because there's some shit that we don't know if they gonna do right. So, but if Tank said, I want to fight you after your next fight, and you got an avenue to fight him, I mean, you said it. I mean, that's your problem, my G. That's your problem. Like you said it.
And he should go try to negotiate with him and see if Bob want to make that fight. But I can tell you what's gonna happen. Bob's gonna be like, hell no, because if I lose, if I need a chance to keep control of these belts. That's why I'm saying like it don't make no business sense, right? Because Bob is looking at it like, okay, if Devin wins, then he gonna leave with the belts. But goddamn it, if he loses, but I'm not gonna let him lose to Tank Davis, bro.
Yeah, it makes absolutely no sense at all. But Devin, I mean, Tank could take that out of Bob's hands because he really already got Devin's name on the line because through the WBA, you get what I'm saying? He got him already. It ain't nothing they could do about that.
But that takes us back to he not gonna do that shit because of money. That's what it's gonna take us back to. They gotta negotiate the fight if the fight gonna happen.
Tank said, you know, Tank said he'll fight him next. Though. I feel you. I mean, and that's why we at a moot point. That's why I don't feel like nobody dug nobody. You know what I mean? I don't feel like nobody.
That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I've been saying the whole time, and I agree with you 100%. At the end of the day, Tank Davis said, I want to fight Devin Haney next if he wins. Devin Haney said, the only fights that interest me are Loma and Tank. Neither one of them sent nobody no goddamn contracts. They're doing the same shit.
And nobody dug
One of them is getting more credit for saying they want to fight the fighter, and then one of them is getting more blame for the fight not happening. So it's like that's where my frustration comes.
They both really get equal blame. Like they got their side, just like it's an Earl Bud. This Earl Bud Jr. I've been saying it for this Earl Bud Jr. You know what I mean? It's the same. It's lined up the same way. You know what I mean?
Look, it sound like Bud. You do right. That situation sound eerily similar, don't it?
Yeah. And then like,
I really feel like if Earl Bud situation was reversed, we'll get that fight. And I really feel like I don't give. In early type of guy too, he wouldn't care about no 75-25 split either. If he got a mandatory, he would. If he had a mandatory to Keith Thurman, he would have took it.
I feel you.
They could have gave him 10%. Earl would have took it.
Ashley struck a nerve, bro, when she said sounds like Book. I could have sworn, bro. Man, I want to go in so bad. Now all of a sudden, y'all hear about Devin Haney. Now all of a sudden, he got weight issues.
I ain't never heard that.
Now all of a sudden, he got weight issues. Man, say, bro.
I never heard that. Never heard that.
I love it.
Hey,
bro.
I can't wait till Thursday, bro. I can't wait till Thursday. Now all of a sudden, this nigga got to talk to his dad.
Ashley Queen, ain't got papers.
Hey, bro. I don't want to ruin the knockout, but I brought that up. I said that. I wasn't trying to. He said, I ain't never hear him talk like that. That's all I was saying. I heard that clearly. He said, y'all got to talk to my dad and see how. I was like, what? Dad, you go see how you look and stuff like that. I'm like,
what happened?
But when he's speaking about fighting Loma potentially.
I'm so nasty with it. I went and I typed it verbatim as he was saying it, so I'd be able to quote it. I got the exact quote. Long story short, remember after the Cambosos fight, he said, I got a nutritionist. I made weight properly. This is the easiest that I ever made weight, and I'm this and I'm that. Now all of a sudden at this new press conference, now all of a sudden when he asked about Loma, now all of a sudden, I got to talk to my dad. He got to see how fit I look. I got to see if it's this. I got to see if it's that, and then we'll make a decision. And oh, really?
Just confused me. It just confused me. Like I was like, what's that mean? Like, cause then I also just read the article how you saying like the fight that you want the most at 35 is Loma because you feel like that's the fight that'll get you the respect that you demand. So it's like, with that being said, if that's the case, then why your energy is like your mindset, it just threw me off a little bit. It seemed like an energy switch because it's more of a reality of this fight actually happening now. Because we all know we expected you to get Kambosos up out of there, and
I think what that is, if
almost right there waiting. Sports Brotherhood was good,
Loma,
bro.
He gotta fight Loma. Like he ain't got no choice on that. If I want to fight Loma, he gotta fight Loma.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Unless he got somewhere in this contract where he say, if I want to move up to 140, I can move up to 140. Unless he control that, you know what I mean? But if Bob say you gotta fight Loma, you gotta fight Loma.
If he do that shit, it's a duck.
No, fact, and that's why I caught.
If he move up to 140 after winning undisputed and defending it, he ducked somebody.
He ducking Loma.
Damn, y'all a tough crowd in this motherfucker, man. Y'all a tough crowd.
That's
a tough crowd.
Bro, you don't get the listen. You don't get the falsely, and I'm saying falsely. I cannot wait. You don't get to falsely accuse somebody of ducking.
I ain't heard nothing about the weight, right? But let's just say that he can't make the weight. He say I can't make. If he say I can't make the weight, y'all, and I want to move up.
I got you, T. Hold on, listen, bro. This is what I'm saying, bro. Just me. I can't tell you. I can't tell Just Do. Man, T been ducking me for years. T don't want no smoke with me. He don't want to talk boxing with me. He know every time I come, he found a way out of a debate, and he decided to debate somebody else. And then now, after all those times, T is finally available to debate me, and I'm like, nah, I'm good. I'm gonna go over here and do this. Nah, bro, that's a duck, fam. Okay. Devin has not run around this bitch for years talking about Lomachenko. He can't say Loma ducked him for years, which is not true, and I'm gonna be able to prove it to you. He can't say that Loma ducked him for years, attaching his name to him, all this Twitter shit, all this shit for years, and now that the fight is finally realistic, now when you ain't a dog barking behind the motherfucking fence, and the fight is realistic, now all of a sudden, oh man, I gotta see if I can make the weight and shit. You know what I mean? I gotta do this, I gotta do that. Nah, bro, that's a duck, fam. That's a blatant duck.
So, and then you got the nutritionist and all of this, and you made it perfectly fine. So it's like, how do you double back on your word now? It don't
even with the nutritionist, right? Even with the nutritionist, right? If he say, I can't, I can't make the weight. After winning his undisputed and defending his undisputed.
But T,
he don't got no weight. Just real quick. He don't got a choice.
He said he made weight easier than everybody he ever had. T,
he don't got a choice, bro.
No, T, because two months ago he just said this is the best I ever made.
I feel you, but if you can't make 170 pounds, if you naturally 190, and you can't make 170 in the fight me knockout, or you can't make, we can't fight, bro.
So I'm supposed to believe that one fight removed from making weight, the easiest that you ever made.
We've been saying about Devin the whole time. What we've been saying about Devin? He big. And truthfully, I would not want him to do that. It would be hard for me to defend it. I wouldn't even try to. I wouldn't say shit. But I wouldn't want you to do that because that'd be ugly right there. That'd be an ugly situation if you move up and not fight longer. But what I'm saying is, it would not be a duck though. He earned that right, bro. He the youngest undisputed champion ever. That means he worked the hardest, the fastest. That means nobody worked harder than him to do this shit. So I think he reserved the right to do what he wants to do. Why is it that everybody else, why Loma could take franchise belts, but he can't drop his ring and move? Why he can't say, we want him to say fuck the belts, but now we want him to keep the, I don't know. I get it. We want the Loma fight. Yeah, I'm going to be pissed if we don't get the fight for sure. I'm for sure going to be pissed we don't get the fight. But I'm not going to say that man ducked that, man, especially when Loma decided not to fight him at first. Maybe they even being petty. I just think he being petty. I just think he was talking shit about I might not fight Kambosos because Kambosos did that to him. It's like David wanted his lick back and y'all won't let the man get his lick back. These niggas been petty with him for years.
Yeah, see, but when you say that, that's just another angle, bro, and I don't think it sounds crazy. Like what you saying, I get it. Like that's why I like talking to the family because everybody didn't think the same. And I ain't gonna tell you crazy when you sat up here and made some sense. I know exactly what you talking about because that's exactly what it seemed like they did to him. So it's like again,
but that shit don't sound. They don't even sound like that when he say this weird ass shit most of the time. It don't even sound like him. I think he being tongue in cheek. I think he doing what they did to him. I'm gonna check. I don't know if Kambosos got the money for that fight. His country said they ain't gonna fund that shit. No, I don't know. I don't know if I gotta fight him. Yes, bro, he joning him. I thought joning him. Oh, I gotta see the signature there. I just think he on some. I gotta see the signature of that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I just think he troll. I think he trolling them, and we taking it away the way we take it.
Could be, or he could be saying the shit that you think somebody say to just keep motherfucker guessing. Type
Bro,
deal. Could.
They didn't say it about, bro. He been called a snitch. He done been, man.
Yeah.
Much shit is deep been called, bro. He did, man. Look, don't get me started. Don't get me started. Much shit is, man. Look, I ain't finna.
We Talk Sports franchise is that's the designation or destination or however you want to phrase it. That shit is, you can't lose it. It's awarded to you. It's weird. That shit is not good for boxing, a franchise belt.
I think he talking shit to them. I think he just doing what they did to him to them, bro. That's what I think. I think he damn sure gonna fight longer, bro, because he really know he ain't got no choice. I just think he just throwing it out there, bro. Like,
he said it in so many words. Like, he said it. He said he know the reason he wants that fight, because that fight is gonna get him the respect that he deserves as a fighter, and he know that. So I don't see why that ain't your next move. Like, put the pressure on that boy. Hell with that. Press his ass, man. Get that fight, because I want to see it. I want to see Devin Haney versus.
Now, Devin can move up to 140 if he want to, Ashley. I mean, that's something he can do. You know what I mean? Y'all. We can take it how we take it, right? But he can do that. He do got that option for sure. He can do that for sure. He earned that right. We might not respect it.
Teach.
Fact. We might not respect it, but he earned that right for sure. If you get undisputed and you defend it, all these titles, they get undisputed. I don't never defend it. Well, he go defend it, Joe. You know what I mean? We can ask him to do more. We can always ask him to do more. We can always say, do this, do that. But maybe he want to go up and get him another belt at 140. Maybe he want to go get 2 divisions.
He might.
Right now.
He might.
Loma already got a couple divisions. He ain't got none. Why should he hold his shit up for this guy?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I feel you. I would not want him to not fight Loma, because I see y'all gonna kill him. You know what I mean? I would not want him to fight Loma. So I'll make sure I get that. Because I see y'all gonna drill him. Yeah. But to being real with you, as the youngest undisputed champion in the world, hey, my guy, ever in life, how long boxing been around? David Haney.
No, bro. No.
Four-bet error. My bad. I'm sorry. You're right. Four-bet error.
When Teofimo beat Lomachenko, Devin Haney fans was like, yo, he still ain't proved he the best because he ain't fought Devin Haney. He ain't fought Tank Davis. He ain't fought this person. He ain't fought that person. Same thing for Devin Haney. You don't get to fight George Kambosos. No, bro. You don't get to fight George Kambosos twice and then not fight Devin. And then not fight Tank Davis. And I'm going to act like you cleaned out the division, bro. No.
If Devin Haney beat George Kambosos, who beat Tio, who beat Loma, is that not, do that count for it? So he got to go back and beat the dude leftovers that he beat already?
Salute, bro.
In a sense, right?
Lennox Lewis beat Evander Holyfield. Lennox Lewis beat Evander Holyfield.
This heavyweight, Devin got multiple divisions he can win. Hold on, just for a second. If he could beat, if Loma is the best fighter, if Loma is the king, right? If Loma is the king, and Tio beat Loma, Tio is the king.
Salute,
Kambosos beat Tio. Kambosos is the king. And Devin beat Kambosos. Devin is the king. If Loma was seen as the best, why do Devin got to triple back and beat Lomachenko, who lost to the guy that lost to the guy?
Why did Ugas have to fight Earl Spence? He beat the man. He beat Manny Pacquiao. He beat Manny Pacquiao. Why he got to fight Earl Spence? Because it's great fighters left, bro. It's still great fighters left, T. No, you don't get to beat Kambosos because Kambosos triangle series and now got to fight the other top fighters, bro.
Great fighters at 142 knockout. But what I'm saying, I only think he's moving up. I don't know where the hell they came from. I really don't know how we got on this,
bro. From his attitude in the press conference, from all of a sudden, this nigga was. Where's Loma at? Anybody seen Loma? Only fights that interest me is Tank and Loma. Then he get asked about the fight on some real shit. See, it's cool. You on $1 million worth of game and shit.
I ain't talking about the I like the conversation.
You on YouTube and shit. You on $1 million worth of game. Only fights that interest me is Tank and Loma. But 5 minutes after Bob Arum just said, look, bro, after this fight, I'm trying to get the winner in there with Lomachenko. That's the fight that I'm trying to make. Once the shit got real as it can get, all of a sudden, oh man, I got to see how my body feels. I got to talk to my dad, man. I got to see what my dad is saying and how I feel and all this shit. You know, I got to make sure I'm in good physical condition. But you stay in the gym, though, and you just made weight easier than you ever made weight in your career. So what changed? Because you said that in June.
No excuse for nobody, bro. Nah, I ain't
you said that in June.
What I'm saying is, bro,
June, but now in August, you have an issue, but you ain't.
Okay, so after he beat Loma, so after he beat Loma, who should he fight? You know, next.
At that point, bro. At that point, then you should fight Tank Davis next. But you gotta at least get one of them, bro.
What if
you gotta at least get one of them, bro?
What if he can't make? I feel that one of them shit. But what, bro? Come on,
at least like one of them. I feel it. At least one, bro.
Take your pick too.
Yeah, I feel it. One.
I'm cool with one of them and take your pick.
Now you don't get to say, "Oh, Tank ducking me." I step in for Rolly. I step in for Rolly. Shit, I step in for Rolly on short notice. I step in for Rolly and fight Tank. Oh, Loma, where Loma at? I want Loma. You don't get to say all this shit for years at a time, and then when you get the opportunity to fight one of them, I'm not gonna be like, "Nah, nigga, that's a duck."
It's not his fault that it took so long, bro. He was supposed to fight Loma years ago. He was supposed to fight Loma years ago. It ain't his fault it took that long.
No, listen. It was easy to say that when you fighting on the zone and Loma fighting on Top Rank. Now you finally the fight is
WBC was go okay that fight. WBC okay what they want to do. WBC like Devin Haney. I think he had that belt for the longest. WBC took him out to do what he wanted to do with that belt. That's why Devin got one. That's why Earl got one.
Loma literally moved up, unified, fought one more fight trying to unify and lost. So how has he been waiting on Loma forever? What I'm saying is
Loma literally ever since we started calling him, ever since, how did he get his weight? How do you get regular belts, right? How do you normally get regular belts?
You win them.
Right, in a fight, right? Normally, right? How did Devin Haney get his quote unquote regular belt? Because it wasn't a regular belt, it was the real belt that Lomachenko dropped.
He got elevated, yeah.
Yeah, because he dropped that. What I'm getting at. So since that moment, that's when that was Lomachenko fight right there. That moment.
Well, why would Loma do that?
Because he had to. I thought mandatory mean you had to. That's what I thought. It don't mean that no more in 2022. I mean, this era of boxing, mandatory do not mean you got to fight a person. It damn sure don't. But it used to mean that though. I just seen Canelo not fight one. I just seen Lomo not fight one. Man, bro, shit getting wild. I don't know, man. We need to stop calling it, man. We need to start calling them most likely. That's what we should start calling this shit. Most likely. He most likely to fight this nigga. As you said, Haney said, tune up to his dick.
Yeah, for real.
And he don't know, like, right, because he supposed to be for that man. It's crazy. As soon as I read that, I heard Devin say that shit.
He's hanging 24 years, takes 20. He still have time to make the fight. Yeah, I guess teach the only like the press. Like I wasn't pressing for the fight, but
how was it Devin fought when Loma moved up? Y'all tough crowd here, man. Just you got tough crowd. I thought I had tough crowd. You got tough crowd.
Yeah, man. Damn, yeah, man. But yeah,
my brother beat me up. My sister beat me up.
Is
it her getting beat up, knocked out? Just man, look.
That's all it is. I think that's what's making the fight like. I really pressed, like people pressing it because how he talking.
Yeah, I really didn't know that many people felt like Lomachenko was the real champ. I really didn't know that many people felt like that. Like for real. Like as soon as I heard about him getting the franchise, I just knew. I just knew, like, oh yeah, he ducked that man. Oh yeah, he ducked. I know, man, that's crazy. That's wild.
Yeah, salute to everybody in the building. Appreciate all y'all, man. We've been having a nice, good conversation. Salute to the brothers. Knockout. My Brody T is always holding me down, man. Good conversation, man. This is the goal right here. Always to have the good conversations, bro. We had a damn good one right here. Damn good one, man. Damn good one, man. It's so good. I ain't even gonna get into the other part of the video because I'm this deep in, and I'm just gonna re-edit it, and I'm a thumbnail and come back with that other conversation that we were supposed to be talking about. I'm gonna just say that for a whole nother video because it's still early, and it might be one of them days where I think I might double up. Feeling like one of them days, man. Even if it's a shorter one than this one, I still gonna do it. It's because I said I was, and I think that video deserves its own thumbnail and everything. So shit, I'm gonna just leave this one like this one, and we're gonna chop it up about that shit. Then Knockout probably popped off. He probably got a call or something.
Yep, Tank still hold the title. Tank still hold the title at 35, Ghost.
Link me. I got you, K.
Are you still cooking? I thought you was about to. Oh, yeah.
Me?
Tank,
nah, we good for a second. Bro. I ain't gonna rush out. We at least hit 3 hours or go a little past. It's cool. It's all good. Like, cause we've been flowing, so it ain't like we've been in here like on.
We had some great. We had some good ass.
That's what the goal is. I'm glad. That's why I'm glad this happened this way. This is. I feel like the more I do this,
I feel like me asking these stuff so we can argue all day.
People, I'm telling you, this is how we supposed to do this. Casey boy was good, my bro.
Hey, man, that's some shit there. That's confusing as hell. These belts, man.
Yeah.
Because Devin's undisputed, but Tank still holds the title at 35. So how's Devin?
Thanks, Johnny Q. Appreciate you being in the building.
He got a regular belt.
Appreciate all y'all.
He got a regular belt.
Yeah. Regular belts don't count for shit.
Mm-hmm.
That's basically him being the mandatory. It's basically what that means. It means you next. It means you the mandatory.
Fucked up shit, bro.
You know what I mean? That's what that means.
Tahara, dude, what's up?
Mm-hmm.
It means you next. It means something for sure. It means you next in line.
What's going on?
What's good, yo?
Crush was good with it, my bro.
Crush, what's up, brother?
It means something. It means you next. It don't count like on. It don't count.
Cooking,
like,
man. I'm at work, man. I'm up there at work. I'm about to pull out a plate, get the barbecue sauce. I was about to ride to go get some goddamn rolls and shit the way y'all been cooking up on this motherfucker, man.
Knockout took it to another level.
I love the subject,
man.
Hey, real quick, Crush, you got my message. You good for Wednesday, right?
Always.
Yeah, I moved it around for you, but I never got you.
Well, y'all got about it, man. I'm Mr. PSA. Y'all know my motto. It's fuck all of it anyway. Huh?
I still say you're wrong, Ghost, man.
You asking if you debate?
You got a battle? Oh, you got a debate?
No. I got a judge. I'm judging. I'm judging Money Brown and everything boxing. So I'm one of the judges for that joke. Yeah. Don't worry. I'm gonna slide up on Don ass. He think he just gonna say something just to see if no, nigga. Somebody gonna pour your ass into this shit. You the most shit talking motherfucker. He ain't getting no airtime on here.
I said it's basically a mandatory. The regular belt most definitely do got mandatories, but the regular belt got mandatory because the super belt don't. So that means when you want to challenge for the super, you can challenge for the super.
But Ghost, T.O. and Cam was never undisputed, man. Never. It don't matter what ESPN and the zone says, man.
That's true, damn it, man. That's true.
No way.
Now, what's this thing I seen earlier about? I think Paul Connor had said so they was trying to erase Campo for Campo's fucking loss, man. What's the boy? Campo. Campo. Paul Connor said he was trying to erase his fucking loss off his joint. So,
lost for what?
They're gonna be doing a lot of this. The loss. Take the L that he got on his record off. they try to pull a lawnmower on his joint. He was saying,
shit.
yeah, put in community posts earlier.
They messed up. Yeah.
You think they messed up, P or T, or they,
they probably did it on purpose. I'm just saying, yeah. I thought she was saying like that they was officially trying to take it off for some shit. You know what I mean? Like, I was like, what? But yeah,
I ain't do that shit, man.
Never know, man. You never know. You never know.
There's all kind of fucking fuck ups.
I mean, my thing with these guys with Haney and all, I mean, what's really left for him to do at 35 after this Cambosia shit? What's really left? Because the first thing he's already in diva mode. Feel as though he don't have to get nobody shot. Okay, you can feel that way. And he feel as though I'm not doing nothing unless it's on money because nobody can, offer him another belt because he has all the belts. So what's left for him there to do? If he's not going to sit there, and if he's going to sit there and no call-outs, I don't give a fuck if he try to say he's ranked and unranked. A call-out is a call-out. And I'm tired of the double standard nonsense with that. Oh, he ain't nobody. You can't say somebody's shouldn't call nobody out because, they not ranked and shit like that. And us as fans, we've been doing that bullshit too. Every last one of us is guilty of it. And that's why we in these situations, you can't get goddamn fights right now. He shouldn't be calling out this guy because he's not elite yet, but he shouldn't fight this guy yet. That's, in the same pace as him because if they fight too early, they're not going to maximize the dollar in the match. I mean, at one point in time, it was like that, but right now, when you really think about it, people, ain't no more of that. Some of this shit going to have to happen because the competition level and you ain't got too many fucking gatekeepers and journeymen you keep throwing out there because the more you do that, the more people get upset. So some of these guys that, we feel as though they should fight each other later in life, well, all these guys need to take a book out of the old school, the all boxes, and it's blasphemy for none of these motherfuckers right now that lace up the gloves today respect what they did back in the day. He had motherfuckers that fought 20 times.
Yep.
If it ain't too much out there, dog, you're going to have to do something. If they can get it on at the age of 22 and 23, well, they might still have popping careers in their prime at 26, 27. Get that shit on it again. Because who won't want to keep saying a whole bunch of fights with a bunch of made-up-ass motherfuckers in the goddamn rankings? They just make throwing motherfuckers in the rankings like a washing machine, and you just, say choose a fucking cycle. You know what I mean? Like, it got to stop. So some of these guys, I feel as though, we know some of these ranking spots, they've been bought up. You know what I mean? They bottom slots. And it's unfair to guys who can really have that level, that skill set that can compete with guys of the same level and maybe slightly a little better, but because we got motherfuckers buying motherfucking goddamn gift cards and bending over and doing extracurricular activities and shit like that, those type of dudes don't get those fights. And then we'll be sitting there knowing that we see the quality in these dudes and go against what the fuck our eyeballs see. Oh, he ain't that good. Motherfucker, what? But you got these stupid ass motherfuckers that skip to my darling out of nowhere, going from 44 rank and all of a sudden they up and out of the motherfucking open sky, dropping the top 10. What the fuck did he do to climb the ladders and shoot?
Yeah.
This is the problem that we have, man. Yeah.
That's the problem, yeah.
So that's the problem. So we can't keep talking about guys ain't fucking ready. We got to stop letting these fucking rankings motherfucking do our thinking and not seeing for us when we see and know better. Some of these guys gonna have to get it on early in their career, no matter if we want to see them get it on early in their career. Get it on again, motherfuckers. Y'all young enough. Goddamn Manny and goddamn and Marquez, they went through it 4 times. We'd like to see some of these dudes go through it a couple of times. You know what I'm saying? Who can really win the series out of this shit? That's what they need to mandate some shit like that, because these motherfuckers too jacked up to do a tournament to really test people's temperatures. You know what I'm saying? To see where they really at, so it won't be no ducking and none of that. But they giving out duck cards and everything else, and then we get pissed off at the same time. We getting pissed off. We supporting that same bullshit. Which side are we gonna be on? Us as fans, we ain't never satisfied, because soon when one thing go wrong that we don't like, then it fucks up our whole thing, and now we doing some of the goofy shit. I'm just saying, man.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm just saying. You know what I mean? It's so much to look at this shit. And I'm tired of all this shit. These motherfuckers go Hollywood. If a motherfucker become champion, he go Hollywood. I'm not supporting his ass. I need somebody who become champion. They stay hungry like they starving. Like they ain't even got none of that shit. Or these guys get too comfortable, and then they gonna wind up getting their ass whipped, or just prolonging their ass whipped. Know what I mean? Man, I'm gonna give guys the credit by the way that they fucking move, and I don't care what they already have done. You did that shit yesterday. How you moving today is what I'm wanting. And how you gonna move tomorrow? I don't give a fuck how you moved yesterday. That was yesterday. Get in there and fight. You say you the baddest of the baddest. You Mr. King Undisputed. You got all the belts. Well, if you're gonna stand 35, take all challenges and show that you can defend this shit. I'm tired of these new breed motherfuckers snatching shit and dropping it. Defend that shit.
Now, Crush, you gotta defend it however many times they want you to defend it.
You know what I mean.
Everybody trying to move like Canelo, man.
You gotta defend it however many
You
times
gotta defend it against. T trying to throw that slick jab shit. You gotta defend it against.
I hear it.
You gotta do what they say.
Are the best, bro. Now it's like, and then what we can't ignore. You do not get.
He's still gonna fight on Tinker, by the way. I'm just saying. But you know,
it ain't Haney's fault though. You had to sign that contract with him.
What you don't get to tell me that you made weight easier than you ever made weight in your career. And if you even have another camp, you talking about, well, if I'm fit, or if I'm fit, if this is that. Why are you talking that when you just said you made weight the easiest you ever made weight in your career? Now before you even have another camp, before you have another weight cut, before you have anything else, now you already talking about making weight, and and your dad gotta see how fit you look and all that shit. Where that shit come from, bro? Where did that shit come from? Ain't nobody trying to hear that shit, bro.
So we mad at Devin Haney for gaining weight, for saying, damn, I can't. So we've been saying Devin Haney big as hell this whole time. You got an advantage over everybody. This nigga move up. Now we mad at him for moving up.
Nah, bro. If that's the case,
we've been saying his killers. We've been saying his dogs and killers at 140. Right? He defend his belt. Now he do got a title defense. Right? He about to get one anyway, right?
Yeah.
We assuming he win. We assuming he win.
The timing
he wins
right.
Defense, right?
Nah, the timing.
That ain't his fault, man. Goddamn.
Part of the contract. We assuming he win his title defense, right? We're assuming that. So he will have a title defense at this point. Right? Mm-hmm. So if he can't make the weight, he should try to stay at the weight to fight one more fight to appease his fans.
What evidence is there that he can't make the weight?
What if he lose because he can't make the weight? Then y'all gonna talk about him losing.
What evidence is there that he can't make the weight? Like has there been a time?
Y'all telling me that's what he said. I'm just assuming that he can't make the weight.
He's saying he's not fighting him at that weight.
Yeah, I know he's gonna fight him. I know he's gonna fight him.
I'm just asking.
I know what he's doing, but I can't go off my feelings. I can't say.
So if Bill Haney and Devin Haney come out and say we moving up to 140 because we can't make the weight no more, y'all buying that? Are y'all cool with that? Because I don't buy.
I think if Bill Haney came out and said we moving up in weight because we already got undisputed in this division, those I go, I buy that. I don't care what he say. I don't care what he say because they can do what they want to do. That's what got them to this point. He got undisputed. He defended his strap. At this point, bro, you know what you want to do, bro.
Canelo ain't defended shit over a year now.
We on Canelo helmet, bro.
This is not a TL situation. Exactly, this is not a TL situation, dog.
No, this ain't TL. But what it is I find it hard. Like I hear what you're saying, and I hear what the Haneys and stuff will be saying. I just find it odd that now the big fights that you always claim you wanted are now realistic, and all of a sudden you can't make weight. I find it odd that will be used as an excuse when how many
he can't make weight, man. He said the if.
How many? How many times? Like, how many times has he had to get weight on the second attempt? 0. How many times has he missed weight on the first attempt? Zero. He literally, and I want you to go listen to the interview. T. It's on Fight Hype right now, bro. And it's also, if you want to listen to the full press conference, you can listen to the full press conference, bro. You literally 1.5 months away from saying that you just made weight easier than you ever made. He was talking about how he was eating full meals. He was talking about how he didn't have to wear no sauna suit. He was talking about how he didn't have to get no sauna bathtub or whatever. He was talking about all this good shit because of his nutritionist. So you just said you made weight easier than you ever made in your career. Now you talking about if I can do this, if I can do that. Where that shit coming from?
I heard say nothing about this Cup coming fight with
he said, and truthfully, he gonna fight Lomachenko. I believe he gonna fight Lomachenko. I think he just getting his lick back because Loma ducked him years ago. Didn't fight him years ago, and I think he went with that Kambosos shit. He was being a damn fool with Kambosos because Kambosos was acting like his signature wasn't real. I think that was just him acting like Kambosos couldn't get the fight done. Like his team won't go support him because the last fight ain't said. That's what he said. I can say that, but I can't because there's to be feelings based, right? But what I can say is that man already defended his strap. You know what I mean? He did do that.
Who you fight matters, bro.
He's champion. Yeah, true that. He fought the champion though. He couldn't fight nobody else and get them belts. It wasn't nobody else he could have went and found to fight them belts. Tank didn't have them belts. Loma didn't have them belts. Nobody. He supposed to been beat Loma for his belt years ago. But Loma decided to fight Tio.
But who in their right mind, like, and that's why I'm saying, how is this a duck? And who in their right mind is fighting a voluntary or mandatory over a unification fight, bro? Since when did that become a duck, bro? Like since when does a champion fight another undefeated champion? Let's keep it all the way
up. Dropped a belt to bro. It was an undisputed. It was an undisputed. No, it wasn't. Who had the other straight? It was an undisputed fight at first, bro. It was undisputed. It wasn't just a unification at first. It was undisputed. He dropped his belt, and I get it. It's working backwards. Yeah. That's hustling backwards to me, though. To drop a belt to go get some more. That's hustling backwards to me. But cool, I get it. But you supposed to keep your belt. You supposed to beat him up. You supposed to beat Devin up. Keep your belt, not take a franchise.
How does Bob know? Because Loma says he didn't petition for shit. But how does Bob know that Devin Haney and his team
before he got that motherfucker knockout? He ended up not fighting. Devin Haney ended up getting the belt
even by getting that to try to go get the Teofimo. How is that ducking when in reality you don't know what Devin is gonna do? What if Devin would have tried to jump in? What if the zone would have tried to petition the WBC to be a mandatory? So by doing that, you clear yourself up to fight an undefeated champion who at the time, like, say what you want to say about Teofimo right now, but at the time was considered just as good, if not better than Devin Haney in his knockout.
That's a damn good reason knockout. That's a damn good
knockout
reason.
And his knockout over Comey to this day, Teofimo's knockout over Comey is better than any win that Devin Haney got. So Teofimo was hot at the time. You don't do
it. In the end, though, he had a choice. He decided not to fight Devin Haney. But we talking about Devin Haney, though. We ain't talking about, Comey or nothing. We talking about Devin.
If Tank Davis got the option to fight Devin Haney or fight Lomachenko, and he choose to fight Devin Haney, you can't say he's ducking Loma.
It's not a duck. It's not a duck at all. It's not a duck. But Teofimo is not no fucking Tank Davis. You're not finna tell me that.
No. At the time, he was considered to be just as good as them.
He was never Tank. Teofimo was never Tank.
Considered to be on a level by many people, bro. And he was a champion.
If Devin drop a belt to fight any fucking body, he ducked somebody. Whoever he dropped the belt not to fight.
But if the same body is saying that he can drop it, he's elevated. That's
I'm not dropping no belt. I'm not dropping no belt to do nothing.
They said they elevated that man.
And stay in the same. If you drop a belt, stay in the same division, you ducked.
If you drop a belt to fight a bigger fight and another champion, no, bro.
Drop a belt and stay in the same division, you duck. Period. Because it's a bigger fight. It's a bigger fight. It's a bigger fight. It's a bigger fight with
the IBF right now, bro.
With that other strap. It's a bigger fight with the belt.
No,
however big it is without that one belt, it's a bigger fight with the strap.
If the IBF right now came to Earl Spence and said, we ordering Jerome Boots versus Earl Spence. And Earl Spence dropped the IBF belt because he said, I'm not fighting Boots. I'm fighting Terrence Crawford. He's not ducking Boots, bro. He's fighting.
But he did have a choice. But Boots damn sure can say he can. We can't.
And he'll be wrong, bro. He'll be wrong.
He wouldn't be wrong.
Devin and Devin wrong, bro. You do not duck. Since when does ducking a voluntary defense or a mandatory defense?
But look, now we can't say he ducked him because it's opinionated, but we damn sure can say he had a choice and he didn't do it.
That's cool. Yeah. Because of business and because he fought the bigger fight.
He did have a choice to fight Haney. He chose not to.
Fighting the bigger fight is not a duck, bro.
Bro, dropping the belt is a duck.
No. Yes. If you dropping the belt, if you dropping a belt to unify instead of having a,
you right, because T.O. signed the unify now. T.O. signed the
let's be clear. When you say
T.O. and Loma not on the same, they're not on the same promotional company, right? They're not on the same joint. They on the same one.
Who that?
T.O. and Loma.
Yeah, and Bob wanted to make that fight in the WBC. You're saying he dropped the belt. The WBC is saying they elevated him, bro. You still can fight T.O. after you beat Devin Haney. But you wouldn't do that if you don't think you could beat Devin Haney. No, you wouldn't do that if the fight is right there in front of you and you want to go straight to that fight. Who want to make a cross-promotional fight if they don't have to?
That fight will be there
anyway. If Lomachenko didn't believe he could beat Devin Haney, he wouldn't be coming back right now talking about I'm going for undisputed, bro.
That fight was going to be there anyway. That was gonna be there.
That was Bob's plan the whole time, man.
Bob is not going around this bitch making cross promotional fights when he got an in-house.
He wouldn't have had no choice. He had bro, Bob literally got backed into a corner, bro. He got backed into a corner. The
WBC says the franchise is the elevation,
bro. Loma got backed into the franchise belt in there to save him. That's what happened. He had to fight Devin Haney. They threw him. They threw him an olive
belt, man.
They threw him an olive branch. They gave him the franchise. It took that fight from undisputed to unification. It became a smaller fight. It was still a big fight
because maybe behind the scenes, Devin was petitioning to be the mandatory, and Loma probably didn't want to fight mandatories, or Bob didn't want Loma to fight a mandatory.
That's what I'm getting at.
And again, to us, he dropped the belt. To Devin Haney fans, he dropped the belt. To the WBC, to Bob Arum, and to Loma's fans, he got
elevated to franchise.
To them. So they're saying
only the WBC knockout, not the IBF. The IBF don't recognize that. The WBA don't recognize that. The WBO don't recognize that. Don't nobody recognize that but the WBC because that's their belt.
He recognized it. The zone recognized it. Everybody, all the major networks recognize this.
No, the franchise, bro. Every division don't even got a franchise belt.
I know that.
It's not a real belt.
It's a designation. It's an elevation to be able to have
no real belt. You let go of the real stuff.
Fucking fighter. That's what it is.
Of course, if Devin Haney let go of the franchise belt today, is he undisputed?
Yeah, because nobody else will have it. It'll be vacant.
If he let go of the undisputed belt. If he let go of the franchise belt and Lomachenko get it, is Devin Haney undisputed?
No, then he had to fight Loma.
So we count the franchise as a real belt now?
If it exists in that weight class.
It's a real belt.
Like Jesse Bam Rodriguez go get all the belts. If he fight Estrada.
No. The franchise is a franchise is a major belt now. I'm sorry. So it's a major belt?
And only in the lightweight division.
Hold on, wait. Now, let's really get into it. Is the franchise a major belt or a regular belt?
It's the creme de la creme.
Reggie belt. It's a Reggie belt.
It's actually like the super. It's like the super WBA, bro.
No, it's not. You know, it's not like super WBA because that's in every division. That's in every single division. Every single division.
I'm talking about with no mandatories, bro.
Every single division has a WBA super belt. The franchise belt is not in every division because it's a Reggie belt.
Because it's something that only the Mauricio Suleiman can be like, yeah, you good enough. Right. Yeah, you good enough. So once it exists, we can't act like it don't.
It's not a major belt. It exists. It exists. It's not a major belt though. It exists for sure. It's not a major belt.
Let you move around the way you want.
My boy Rayo, right now, nigga, about to fight for the WBC Continental Championship. My nigga champion. He's not a major champion, but he damn sure gonna be a champion.
But what does the WBC tell you about that Intercontinental belt or whatever he's fighting for? They tell you that it's up under the interim belt and it's up under the regular belt, right? What does the WBC say about the franchise? Do they put it under or below the regular belt?
They put their franchise belt in their division as number one.
Okay.
No other division, no other sanctioning body does though.
But they do.
No, they don't.
And it's their belt.
No, they don't. I'm saying the sanctioning body take the WBC franchise belt into consideration. That's not a major belt. Dude, have you ever heard me say I want the franchise belt? You ever heard him say, give me the franchise? He's here. He don't even have.
It don't exist at welterweight.
Not even the franchise belt.
Welterweight, he want that hoe.
It's not even the franchise belt at 47.
I know. I said it don't exist at welterweight, but if it did, he want that.
It's not one nowhere. The super is everywhere. Everybody recognize the super everywhere.
Ooh,
every body.
I agree with you. But wherever the WBC franchise is,
it's a belt. It's a Reggie belt.
I'm telling you that of all the champions, if there's a franchise champion in the division, that champion reigns supreme. That's what he's telling you.
It's not a real belt though.
How we gonna say it don't count when the president of that organization is telling us that
it's not even the recognized belt in their division. They don't recognize that, bro. They recognize the belt that everybody else got.
The WBC recognizes it.
No, they don't.
They belt. So why was Mauricio Suleiman calling Teofimo undisputed?
Have one in every
division. Why was Mauricio Suleiman calling George Camboso?
He was mistaken, man. He was being stupid,
bro. Of course they go push their fighter.
But We Talk Sports don't do this. I'm just in Loma mode practicing We Talk Sports.
I know.
I'm talking to We Talk Sports. I'm just in Loma mode, bro.
The WBC recognized.
I'm getting ready for something. We Talk Sports. Damn.
Teach who else recognized? You think WBC run? Y'all think WBC run shit, don't it teach? You think WBC make all the rules, don't it? That's what you think, don't it teach? You think
they just make their rules, bro.
Exactly. Now teach clearly think that they make rules for everybody.
Just like the WBO, the IBF, the WBA, they can't tell the WBC what's supreme.
Suleiman run boxing though. Some people do think Suleiman run. My bad. Right.
He don't run boxing, but he run his sanctioning body. And if he tell you that the franchise belt is the most important,
the whole committee.
That's what it is, bro. For that particular weight class. But I ain't even on that. All I'm saying is Vasily Lomachenko didn't duck Devin Haney, bro. Impossible. You do not duck a fighter to fight a champion, bro, that's considered to be on their same level, bro. Impossible.
How do you get the franchise belt?
By Mauricio Suleiman saying, look, man, I'm giving it to you.
And y'all really finna sit here and tell me that that will make you a champion. Y'all better get the fuck.
Nah, what made Loma a champion was beating Luke Campbell ass, beating whoever he beat, beating whoever he beat.
What made him not the major belt holder? Y'all comparing franchise to the super when that's wrong. The difference is the super is in everything. It's not the same.
Yeah, the franchise is young.
You know want to be the same like so bad. It's not the same.
Baby.
He has the super.
He got the franchise, K. Don't call it the
super. Devin got everything.
Yeah, it's not a super, it's a franchise. Yeah.
He got everything. He got the franchise.
Devin got all the belts. He got the franchise and the super.
Yeah, facts. All facts.
The belt he don't have, Devin don't have, is the one Tank is holding.
But have I made it strong enough?
Hey, the belt that Tank got, no disrespect to Tank. Y'all ain't gonna like this shit. Tank, the belt that K got means just as much the franchise belt in reality.
Lies, bro.
On Jesus, bro. It means just as much as that belt in reality.
Let me tell you why you're wrong. Because the franchise belt protects you from whack ass mandatories like Rolly Romero. So Tank belt is
not got protection from all mandatories. It protects you from all mandatories. Why do you think Devin Haney don't got no WBA mandatories? Because Tank fight all of them right now. Because Tank already
which means what's better, having a belt with no mandatories or having a belt with mandatories?
That's
Tank
cool. Like I mean, he still ducked him to get it. I'm not saying it's a bad move. I'm saying he ducked him to get it.
He ducked who?
Devin.
Man, you do not duck Devin Haney.
Duck that man,
Lopez, bro. That's crazy.
No, bro. No, bro.
That's crazy. You cannot say that, bro. How you ducking?
Disputed, and
Y'all
knockout. Watch
you
this.
ducking a mandatory or you ducking a voluntary defense to fight a unification fight, bro.
You buy 6 cookies. You buy 6 cookies at lunch. You buy 6 cookies at lunch. You buy 6 cookies at lunch. I come over there and take one of your cookies, nigga. Do you care that you got 5 cookies still? You want your cookie back, my nigga? You ain't let nobody take your cookie. I want my cookie. I'm not. Oh, I got 5 more, so you can have it. I got nigga. Give me
if
my.
Mauricio Suleiman is explaining it
if I lose my side no more, because I want that cookie back that you got. That's the most important.
Mauricio Suleiman got it in a way to where he like, look, I'm gonna take your cookie, bro. I'm gonna take this cookie. I'm gonna take this WBC. But I'm gonna give you. Hold on. I'm gonna give you better. I'm gonna give you a better cookie. It's not just chocolate chip. This cookie got oatmeal. This cookie got oatmeal raisin and chocolate chip. Because with this cookie right here, you ain't got no mandatories, right? You ain't got no mandatories with this cookie. And we're gonna let you. And we're gonna let you unify. And at the end of the day, I heard what Case Boy said, bro. You cannot not fighting a mandatory or a voluntary, but instead unifying with another champion is not a duck. If by that logic, then that means that Earl Spence was ducking Virgil Ortiz when he fought Yordenis Ugas. Earl Spence is ducking Virgil Ortiz. Have 7 cookies now. Now you supposed to have 7.
Well,
have 7 cookies now. Not
disputed though, don't you?
I don't care about your frosting. You still supposed to have 7 cookies.
Don't you fight to
bro?
Disputed?
No, Mauricio Suleiman gave him a better cookie back, bro. He gave him a better cookie back. He said this cookie right here got mandatories.
I got this
one. This cookie got mandatories. This cookie gotta do this. This cookie got
I don't care. This is yours too. I got your
another cookie.
Hey, don't have 7.
Ain't
that the ultimate goal to be undisputed?
Yep.
Yeah.
Why would he drop a belt, become undisputed, and go fight somebody else?
So Loma is coming back at the first opportunity he gets to try to fight Devin Haney for undisputed. How do y'all know that Loma and Bob wasn't trying to get all the in-house shit first? How y'all know he wasn't gonna come back and fight Devin Haney?
I knew that Bob. That was Bob's plan all along, man.
It's the second opportunity. The second opportunity.
Bob's plan, man. We get Loma back undisputed. He wants Loma undisputed.
But I'm saying no. So let me get it straight. He was ducking Devin Haney.
Actually, he was trying to fight Kambosos. Now that I think about it, he was trying to fight Kambosos. He wasn't even gonna fight Devin.
Yeah,
so he been consistent the whole time. Hold on. So he been consistent the whole time then, because he wanted to fight Teofimo. Teofimo beat him. He wanted the rematch. Kambosos beat Teofimo, and then he wanted Kambosos. Devin Haney beat Kambosos, and now he wants Devin Haney.
Would be the sweetest
smoke with whoever got the belts to me.
What would be the sweetest revenge that Devin Haney could ever get on Lomachenko? Just think for a second.
His ass.
Just stop. Just stop and think for a second.
To beat his ass.
Or would it be to make him have to scramble to get them straps like he made him wait?
No.
I'd say beat his ass, man.
I ain't giving you no direction.
Hold on, okay. Cause see, T don't know that I know.
Now you gotta go fight Tank for a belt. Now you gotta fight Tank for a belt.
Hold on, T. You an athlete. You an athlete, T.
Now you gotta fight Tank for a belt. How about that? I'm gonna make you go get out.
Because he know I'm about to get him. T. You a goddamn athlete, bro. I know you are not sitting up here advocating for Devin Haney to do some non-competitive, soft ass bullshit, like dropping them goddamn belts.
Stop playing me up.
Oh, damn.
Hey,
call him out, man. You gotta fight him, man. Fight his ass. Beat his ass.
Hey.
T don't. Yeah, look at him.
He wouldn't drop the belts. He would keep beating his ass. That's what T would do.
Watch your mouth when you talk to me, my nigga. Because you would not talk to me no goofy in person.
T would beat his ass.
When you talk to me,
drop them belts.
Who? Hold on. Who caught what? I missed that shit.
Yeah. No, don't worry about it. I just showed him a goofy.
No. But what I was saying, T, was you too damn competitive.
Yeah. I like revenge. Yeah, I'm petty, nigga.
I can't even see it, bro. I guess he got oh, there you go. I see it right there. Yeah. Just don't get it twisted.
I don't know you like that. You ain't there. I don't know you like that, fam.
I know
we up here talking boxing. We, you know what I mean? Like, we really brothers though. We just like Everybody can't do that. Then I would don't disrespect the man by calling.
That's
him
about revenge. That's about revenge. What the hell he just say? Lomachenko want to come back and get his straps. Get your goof ass out of here. He's always about revenge. Fuck is you talking about? Yeah, he want his belts back. You think he want to do that because nah, nigga, you want revenge. You want his shit back. Yeah, what can both want to fight Devin for anyway? Yeah, it's about revenge.
Hey, salute, bro.
It's a part of boxing. Fuck. Why do anybody get a rematch? Goof ass nigga. Fuck out of here. I bet you ain't never stepped in the ring. Get your goof ass out of here.
Uh-oh.
Hell yeah.
I'm sorry, my bad.
Nah, you good, bro. What I was saying though before we got interrupted, when you said that the best revenge would be for him to like vacate all the belts, I was like, bro, you don't even believe that because you too damn competitive. You a former athlete. You know damn well you want that fight to get your get back, and you know
he wouldn't drop them damn belts. I don't know.
Look, you wouldn't drop them goddamn belts, bro.
You don't even know if Devin go do it, bro. We don't even know.
We don't. You just giving me some good sparring. Hey, look.
If he decides to do it,
we don't, bro. You just give me some good sparring. You know what I'm saying?
If he decides to do it,
give me some good sparring. It's all
I don't see nothing wrong with it. Is all I'm saying. I don't see nothing wrong with it.
You gotta catch that fade, T. He has to, bro.
He has to.
T, I can't ask you to debate me for 2 years and you unavailable. You leave YouTube and then you finally come back. And you ready to debate me? I've been asking you to debate me for 2 years.
I can't sign into my StreamYard. What if I
can't? Bro, I hear that shit, man.
What if my StreamYard ain't working that day? Yeah, what if my StreamYard be messed up that day?
Hell no. See, I can't ask you to debate me for 2 years. Then you finally ready to debate, and I'm like, nah, I'm gonna drop the StreamYard and go over to OBS.
You gotta fight Loma, Devin. You got to fight Loma.
He has to, bro.
Bro. Like, hey. And I think he is, but look.
Hey, K, I'm asking. Hey, I've been asking T to debate me for 2 years. Then he finally get ready to debate me. I'm like, nah, I ain't got StreamYard no more. I got OBS now.
My password ain't working.
I dropped StreamYard and I went over to OBS. I can't debate you no more. Get out of here.
My password ain't working, fool. My password ain't working, fool. Damn. Fool.
Hey, I forgot my email to reset my password.
Damn, fool. My password broke, fool.
Damn. Oh man, that's
my bad. Just do slapping on your guest like that. My bad, fool.
No, I mean the name calling shit, bro. Like, I mean, me and you, what we do? We just disagree for almost an hour.
Man,
yeah.
Anybody ever called me? I be getting so sick. Anybody ever called me a goofy to my face? That be the thing that be getting me. Like, damn, y'all be so tough on here.
No, and when you, bro, but when you show the respect that you show people, bro, like just give me that same respect back, dog. Like that's all. Like we can disagree, we can go back and forth. We passionate, we talking at the same time. We'll be quiet sometimes, then we talk back. But all that name calling and shit, bro. At the end of the day, it's just boxing talk here.
First time you was saying goofy in my face, bro, I would have hit you with one of them Jerry Anderson cheap shots. Fuck is you talking about? As quick as he did, that's how I would have hit you.
Now you calling it a cheap shot? Come on.
I had to because I want him to understand. It was gonna be that quick. Yeah, damn, you a goof. Boom. It was gonna be damn. What you hit that mind for? I don't know. My bad. I ain't tried to. It just happened.
You wouldn't even let him get the E out. Goof.
Wouldn't even let him get the O out. Fuck is you saying?
Wow. He can't clean up the division, man. He ain't gonna fight.
Been saying you a goofy goofer. I would have struck his out and apologized later. My bad, fool. I thought you was finna call me goofy. My bad.
Yeah, man. T, I said you was good, bro. You was doing good.
My bad, fool.
Not goofy good, man.
My
mouth, man.
Nah, bro. Yeah, man. But y'all gotta quit getting it. Y'all gotta quit getting it twisted. Just that, like, I understand. If you that passionate, man, it's a link in the motherfucking chat. You know,
right?
You've
been typing the whole time. You a Devin Haney hater. That's what it is. You just want us to jump on Devin Haney. You want to see us jump on. You just want to see us jump on somebody up here. That's what you want.
And we ain't gonna do it.
Let me stop.
Floyd ain't letting Tank fight Haney, man. I'm telling y'all.
Say, man, don't do that. Don't do that.
The way Floyd talked last time, man. He ain't letting
the ultimate move is. But look, okay. I figured out the answer to all that. Y'all got to listen to T.
I'm listening to you.
Now Tank gonna have to take crumbs. But look though, we'll get the fight. Tank already rich. He got to take that mandatory route. That's the only way we get.
But he ain't rich enough. Not according to Floyd.
Yes, after he be Devin, he gonna be extra rich. Undisputed Tank Davis. Stop it.
No,
Undisputed
Floyd
Tank.
said undisputed ain't
Undisputed
important,
Tank.
man.
Undisputed Tank 10 times better than regular Tank, bro.
Floyd said that ain't important. Them damn straps.
But no, but Tank can say, "Fuck you, Floyd. I'm finna sign this."
He ain't said it
That's
yet.
that's where Tank. Now we've been talking about Devin, but that's where Tank be pissing me off. Like, bro, like you gotta be, you gotta have enough common. You gotta have enough. You gotta have enough common sense, bro, to be like, but Floyd, all the belts matter when your ass was fighting.
Right.
Like, all he need to do is look at Floyd's resume and look who he fought and be like, hold on, bro, what you mean the belts don't matter? Like, why are you moving me like this when you didn't move yourself like this, bro? Like, that's the issue I be having and shit, bro. Like, come on, dog.
Yeah, Undisputed Tank, bro. Undisputed Tank way better than regular Tank, bro. Undisputed Tank, he gonna be worth 10 million.
Floyd ain't never gonna let Tank get undisputed because that'll outdo him.
Undisputed Tank, nigga.
Which is why Kay just said some real shit, which is why I'm one of the only Tank Davis
take it out of Floyd's hands.
But he had a chance to take it out of his damn hands, and
I need to have a conversation with Tank for 10 minutes. I swear to God, it's gonna take 10 minutes. I'm gonna say Tank.
Dang, bro. He needs somebody. He needs somebody that really like, bro. They using that young man. I hate to say it like that. Bro.
They is.
They making a million. They using him. They using him, dog. Like really just milking him for money and not really trying to make him have a good legacy career, bro.
To be just under his credentials, just under Floyd's credentials. He's never gonna let Tank top him. You know, so he wants to be considered the best.
Like you move him up for a regular belt in Mario Barrios, but you don't think he was good enough for you to move him up and really fight Josh Taylor? You don't think he got no smoke for Josh Taylor? You had him go down. You had him go down and fight 130 and take a belt from Leo Santa Cruz. You don't think he would have had smoke for Oscar Valdez or Chris Colbert down there? Like if you really wanted to make Tank a legacy, bro, like that shit could have been done, bro, for real.
Yeah.
He wants to have a legacy, but not as good as
bro. He ain't trying to make that man look like Hector Luis Garcia, bro. That should have been Tank Davis doing that shit to Chris Colbert, bro.
Yeah, say it again, knockout.
What we just watched Jack Cotterall do with Josh Taylor. The fuck you think them left hands from Tank Davis would have did, bro?
Yeah, no shit.
Right.
They just scared of that for show money. They want to get that for show money because see, Floyd already made hundreds of millions of dollars. If he can milk Tank for a couple of million here, a couple of million there, not never have to worry about him losing, that's really the play. That's what they try and do, bro. And I just hate that the young king don't see the shit, bro. That's why I get mad. That's why I say he should have been left Floyd at.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree with you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to
get at the last press conference, Floyd even said that Tank don't need to fight all these people, man. He said Tank's got money. He's as long as he's with us, he'll be well taken care of.
Or even I left this one out. If they would have humbled themselves, just real quick, still probably would have got a bigger bag. What if he would have went to Australia and fought Cambosa?
Yeah, no shit.
Would have stopped his ass, bro. But what they do as soon as Cambosa's going, man, I don't give a fuck about them belts. I'll beat his ass. He can keep the belts. Made the shit not even an option, bro.
Yeah.
Like, bro, I'm telling you, man, if I was his man, shit, boy, that man be 3-time champion.
Don't need to fight nobody.
You might have a loss.
Chris Colbert and Shakur was building up a fight before he lost with his trash ass.
I didn't like when Floyd said that shit, man. That don't look good for Tank in the future. He said Tank don't have to fight nobody. He's got money. He's well taken care of as long as he sticks with this family.
Like I said, bro, the longer this shit go on, it's gonna be harder and harder for people to see that I was a Tank Davis fan, bro. Because I can't help but tell the truth. I'm gonna tell the truth no matter who it is, bro.
Yeah, he was out of that contract and he had a chance to get away from him. And he went back.
And he lied, bro. That's the thing that got me. Like he said that he didn't say some shit that he did say.
Yeah.
And so that's why you have to criticize him for it. But make no mistake about it.
Again, look, y'all know what I think there was? I think there was a little bit of promotion, right? Now, yes, Tank did lie, but
I'm sure it was.
I still think it was promotion. Like, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes, bro, these people be playing the game. They be playing the game sometimes, man.
They gotta say what they tell them.
They do, bro. You right about that. But if I'm a call out Cap on Haney, we gotta call it on Tank too, bro. Like at the end of the day, you can't be like it's other ways to promote, bro. Like you could really like real talk to you. All he had to do is say, and this could be true or it could be false, but what would have been better is he's like, Yeah, I said that, but after talking to Floyd and Leonard, they came back with an offer that I couldn't refuse. They gonna let
he ain't explain it afterwards. He could have explained it afterwards. Yeah, he ain't explained it afterwards.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, ain't no. He need better PR. He got to talk better, but more importantly,
he need to let me be his PR. He need to put me on PR too. My bad.
He just like he looks up to Floyd so much, bro. Just take a chance, take a moment one time to look at Floyd's career.
I could be all these niggas PR agents though, for real. I really could.
I took him off the street and all that shit and helped him and all that. You know,
actually, AB took him out. AB really found him for real.
Say it again. Drop the flame.
AB really found him. But the thing that he got to do, bro, real shit, is he has to just look at Floyd's career, bro, and that will give him the guide, and then maybe he can go in there and like, look, y'all, how y'all telling me this, telling me that, when you did something totally different? Either move me like you,
right?
Or I won't out this motherfucker, man.
And then knock out Floyd, walk in there with $2 million and say you go get paid some more after the pay-per-view, and then
you right. Well, look, fellas, I gotta run, man. It's been great, bro. T,
I appreciate y'all. I'm about to head out of here myself.
Session, T, if I can keep up with you on that topic, I'm feeling good about my chances on Thursday. And then the good thing
I appreciate the work. I be trying to get everybody ready for their spar. I was in here arguing with D3 all last. D3 probably thought I was ready to fight, but I was arguing with him all last week about everything and anything. Or know what I mean?
I already know what it is. But salute to you, just do T.
Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you, bro.
Y'all boy be easy, and I'll see y'all next time.
All right, bro. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate the bros coming through for me as always. I'm gonna let y'all get up out of it. Like I said, I think I'm gonna re-edit the title because I'm gonna come back and have that other conversation with Shakur and Hector Garcia. I think that deserves a separate video, so I'm definitely gonna do that. So
cool.
Hector.
Yeah, y'all stay on the lookout because this shit might be coming sooner than y'all think.
Oh yeah, cool.
Yeah, like the next couple minutes.
Huh?
Hector.
Like in the next couple of minutes or some shit.
Yeah, it was a good show. I ain't gonna lie.
Word. Right. You said you gonna do something in the next couple minutes?
He said,
you might drop that shit in the next couple minutes. You said sooner you think. We know you just it might be coming in the next minute.
Oh yeah. I'm on it. I ain't even just talking. Y'all know I'm on it, man. It's just a conversation shit. That's how we had today, man. This was a good conversation. Appreciate the families always.
Yeah. We look for your drop.
Y'all know I'll be back with another one, man. Appreciate all y'all. Y'all smash that like button for me on the way out. And y'all stay tuned, man. I'm gonna be coming back with another. For and Hector Garcia. I ain't really get into it on this one because we cook so heavily. So we'll be back.
Nah, girl, me hungry.
You already know, yeah, I'm starving. You know, I'm eating right now. No, I ain't want to be eating in y'all face. So
I'm about to go.
All love, appreciate my family, appreciate everybody in the building. Smash that button for me on the way out, man. And y'all stay tuned, man. Y'all turn y'all notifications on if y'all ain't got them on. Because I'm definitely coming back. That's all I got for this one. For the next one, I'm out, my people. Peace.